Yeah, but, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing over there?
Um,
Let's see.
Just before we get started, does anyone else want Dragon's Mane?
What? You
I
mean it was
do.
still going this whole?
I know you do. I've already put it into your thing, and
Hate
I've
you
already
so
put it into
much.
Bard Marley.
Hate you
what's
so
Dragon's
much.
name?
It's the Kush Kush, my guy.
Oh yeah, and I'll take that.
Yep, it's already in your thing. Anybody else want that?
Oh my God in heaven.
Where's
This
it
is
at?
the life we're living.
You'll go to items. So
Oh, items.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Let's see how that's doing. Okay, let's go ahead and I got Jay's audio. Check. Let's get through the rest of them. Ah, look at that. I can hear it going through. Let's go this one at a time. Francis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll hear that in a minute. Cameron.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Rep.
Bombaclad.
Great. Okay, so last thing I need to do is... Alright, so that is happening, which is good news. Yay for the happening. That loud enough for me to be pleased with it? No. Workable?
No.
Sure. We'll just go with that one. Alright.
James, how do you say that name? Zerial, is it?
Zerizel.
Zerizel. Thank you.
Zerizel.
One. Sam, your guy's name is Roast.
Are you just seeing that? Yes, that is. There we go. Now audio sounds better. And last but not least, let me get Vega.
Roast.
Yeah, hello.
Right, I just hear it say
Roast.
roast.
Yeah, your name is Roast, so enjoy getting roasted the entire
Okay.
campain.
Well, I accept this. This
It's
is the
like-
life I live.
This
I
is the
am
life
a
That's
I
part
like-
of,
got. Wait.
It's almost like a demand. It's like his name is like just roast him. His name.
Now, guys, I know Sam's pretty of a hard case, and you all want to bully him, but go easy, come on.
Oh,
I mean, look at
forgive
his
you.
avatar. He looks like he's roasting on his avatar.
His name is Roast, man. He lights
he's
the
roasting.
fires, okay? What do you want me to say? Okay? Now, Jay, I'll get this started, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we've had so much fun, what's happening? What's popping? What's shaking? What's cracking, guys? I am Sam J. Cruz from High Tier Gaming, and as always, my co-host and cohort, J-Dog.
That is me, what's up?
And we are not only High Tier Gaming, but today we are opening with episode 1, or part 1 of our new upcoming series, hot right off the press, King's Journey for Dying Light.
No,
So-
the Dying Light. Don't say Dying Light. The Dying Light.
Oh my fuck. I already put just Dying... Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
whatever.
It's Dying Light now. Guess what? It's Dying Light now, guys. I'm sorry that we didn't plan this ahead. We're not that far. God damn it, Jay. Just get started.
I mean,
Get
it's
outta here.
only noon. I mean, it's not really getting that dark out yet.
Jesus Christ. That's it.
Rage, rage against the
Well,
dying of the light.
We're
Can
all
everybody
dying
see
here.
this? Can everybody see
I
the
can.
screen?
When you say
That's a
the screen is
beautiful-
in, like,
If
all
anyone
of us
can't
standing
see
here,
what is that, you should be in a village. There should be like 3 people
no,
there.
we can't see any of that.
Village,
Refresh.
that was
Everybody
in
refresh
town.
them because something's wrong.
Are you sure you didn't
Okay,
you
I
didn't
see it
hit
now.
Wait, do I have to refresh? Is that what
Everybody
it was?
refresh. Everybody refresh your thing.
How do you refresh? F5?
I see it. Just
Okay,
read
well, you
the
don't have to
little-
refresh because you see it.
Okay.
Okay.
The top left of the page. You know the refresh button.
Little arrow in a circle.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
F5
goddammit, I
button.
do have to refresh. Ah, Pope. I was hoping I didn't have to do it. That means I have to jump back into the audio and...
On it. Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah.
It's rep.
All right.
Yep, he's refreshing. All right,
Got
can
it,
everybody
got it.
see now?
Okay. Let's re-get the crew together again. While you guys are
Every
doing-
time you refresh it, makes you redo the audio and stuff.
Yup.
Yeah, no, that
every
is a
single
big.
time. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you win some, you lose some. The rest you just get over. Okay, what did we say it was? 4. So it's the usual. 3, 4, 2. Okay, so I have 15 in total.
So he's gonna do that.
Go,
I
you
just
keep
need to
going.
know if everyone can see what is on the screen.
I see
You should
3
be able
people.
to see a village, and there should be 3 characters
Mhm.
tokens on the screen.
One of them has like a squiggly background, squiggly border.
Yes, yes, that is correct. That would be Victor.
Victor with the lowercase v.
Victor the Magic Castle.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna assume that everybody can see it, and I'm gonna get started. So, you're in the Kingdom of Britannia. There are 3 of you currently present in this location out in the town square. We have the 2 Dragonite brothers, one called Roast, and one that is not fiddled with his name, so we're just going to call him Billy Bob.
No,
Until-
there's Dragonite.
Dragonite, yeah, that's your race. You are a Dragonite, that's your race.
Yeah, you wrote Dragonite. I wrote Draconite.
Oh,
With a C.
Draconite. Okay, so you're called Draconite. All right, I didn't see
My
that. I thought
lord,
it was
he
the
hasn't
same thing.
even paid any attention
Guys,
to my own
remember,
brother's name.
illiterate. I can't read. Okay.
Well, it's
Shut
time
up.
for you to learn.
I don't know what's more
God.
creative, Draconite or roast.
Listen,
Okay.
if anyone should be roasting anyone here, it's obviously going to be me. Hmm?
You are now accompanied
Nearly
by
named.
someone
Until we start
called
joking.
Victor, a mage from the Dark Realms who oddly looks like a Viking for some goddamn reason. But we're gonna go past
I
that.
prefer
Question. Am I the only one who can... Oh, I see 3 people on here and a random stranger. Are the other people not with us?
No, you are apparently 3 hours late for the arrival. I took the other 2 with us already.
Oh. Well,
The king
it's
has
not
been
3 hours
waiting
late,
for
it's
about 2
fashionably
hours
late.
and is quite pissed off that you are not here.
Ah,
on time.
we were way late on
Majesty.
our journey.
Please, do forgive us. There was poop in the road.
Hey man, don't apologize to me. You gotta apologize to the king.
Oh, you're not the
But we
king.
should really
I'm
head
sorry, all
over
of
there
you
if
people
you're
look alike.
not looking to shop around for anything or need anything from the shops.
Oh, wait. There's a chance to go shopping? Well, hold on a moment. Now, Draconite, last I checked, I do believe we did have to walk around the poo in the road. Maybe we should go see about getting new shoes.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. What if we had another little incident?
Right, more poo. That makes sense.
Did you guys come up through the sewer alley? Like, that's literally just for sewer. Like, the rest of the place is pretty clean. Did you come through, like, the back
They said
entrance
they
or
knew the
something?
way.
I'm just
They
gonna
said they
swing
knew a
past that
shortcut.
and just assume you went through the wrong entrance, cause yeah, there's only like one alley that's covered in like the poop water, and that's literally the sewer canal.
Oh, it
Like-
wasn't an alley. Our cart passed by on the road, and there was poop on the road. Probably animal scat. We couldn't just ride over it, obviously. We had to wait.
Right. Well, if you want to shop around for anything, or are you good to go see the king?
Brother, are you certain we don't have any time? I mean, these boots look so rustic. We're going to see the king, for goodness sakes.
That is true. You don't want to insult him.
I mean, beyond the making him wait 2 hours. But, I mean, come on. At this point, we're fashionably late.
I mean, I'll give you 5 minutes, but then we kind of really need you to go to see the king. Like,
Oh, only 5 minutes. That's not enough time. Let's just go.
okay. As you wish. You are now in the Great Hall of the King, King Plasma. Let me get. Oh, hold up. Let me give you tokens. Hold up. Yeah. Oh shit, where's the other one? There it is. You are now in His Holy Majesty in front of King Plasma himself, accompanied by his guards. Someone that you have never heard of, an archangel, and also Bard Marley, the king's personal musician.
Ah, your majesty.
Humble Claude, Roz, Claude, why you come so late?
Oh,
I
well,
was just about to ask that myself, Bard Marley. Why would you make the king of Britannia wait 2 hours is beyond me, sir.
well, poop, your majesty.
Excuse me?
Poop. We could not simply ride over it. You would understand. You're the king.
I'm just gonna forget you said that and get on with the
Roz,
matter
Claude,
that I've
what is
summoned you
straight ass
for.
dragon talking about poop?
Gonna
Already
lean
talking
over.
about poop, bro, like I touch upon your vomit. Bumble blood.
Draconite, I don't think I understand this man. And also, another thing. What does he mean he's going to ignore it? Does he not know what poop is? Did we walk into the wrong castle
I
again?
feel like you just insulted him.
Oh, well, we are so
The man
terribly
rushes over to
sorry.
you and says, it's probably best you not, like, test him any more than you already have. His patience is wearing thin.
Oh, well, that's terrible. We don't want that. Yeah, please carry on.
I have been brought news by the Archangel. I can't pronounce the name because I've forgotten it. What is it again? Zazariel.
Zerazel?
Zerazel.
Oh, we just call him Z.
You just
I'm
called him
never going
Z.
to remember that.
Yeah, no one's gonna remember that. It's a fucking hard name. Apparently, these lands have been shadowed, and creatures of the night are now uprising. Something is going on, and I have recruited all of you as, well, you are the best the kingdom has to offer, so I heard, apart from the 2-hour wait I had to wait.
The poop, though.
Oh my god. I
Very,
task
very, very
you...
lucky.
Bumble
We're the
Claude,
best
you're
you can
one
find.
full of shit. Talk about poop all the time.
Zazariel says that he knows of an uprising of a great evil towards the west. I would highly recommend you go with him, and also I will pay you handsomely when the job is done. I will also be sending my musician with you for a bit of entertainment, and, well, he has some qualities.
Is it speaking human languages or something of the sort? Because I
He
haven't
speaks
noticed.
perfect English. What are you on about?
Roz and Claude, you make fun of my accent where you sound like a goddamn uppity with yours. You want to make fun of my accent, Roz, God. Open your ears, you hear that?
I like him already.
I should warn you, he's quite mouthy.
I'll take whatever human words he said as a compliment. That must have been it, obviously.
That
In
is
that
fair.
case, thank you kindly for such kind words.
I mean, I'm going off recommendations here. I've heard nothing of basically you three before, and the Archangel, well, I'm just gonna trust him. He's an Archangel. He's sent from the freaking Lord. Like, I ain't gonna question that.
To the king.
This dude's a
True.
freaking angel.
When do we meet the creatures of the night, Your Majesty?
Well, that is the big question. I need you. There are people. Supposedly, there are people going missing in the Dark Forest, which I would like for you to investigate first. Apparently, a couple of my
Has anyone
townspeople have
actually
gone.
seen one of these creatures?
There have been reports of giant spiders and some other creatures around, but I don't think they're the ones doing the taking. My men are usually quite thorough with extermination around here to keep my kingdom safe.
Your Majesty, just so I'm aware, you say creatures of the night. Would it not be logical that they come at, well, night?
I am literally using creatures of the night because they are described as pure evil. Otherwise, they're not actually creatures of the night. It is a description.
Well, that's
Basically, the Archangel has told me
Actually,
these
they
are
would
the
be
embodiment of
Who
evil.
would go visit a spider? Don't kink shame. Don't kink shame.
That's fair. We'll talk about that later. We know that.
Well, I'm pretty sure one of y'all can kill him with fire.
All
Well,
banter
that's just
aside, will
racist.
you accept the quest
Wait
I
a
have
minute.
given towards you? There are
Racism.
about...
How do you know we breathe fire?
You're Dragonites, aren't you?
Bumbleclad, your name Roast.
And I
I
watched
like
you set several of
usually
our
fired.
things on fire just out of sheer joy and boredom.
I mean, but you wouldn't know that. I'm
If
sorry.
you're all quite done,
Carry on, Your Majesty, please.
Our
will you
reputation
accept the quest
precedes
of
us.
going to find the missing 4 townsfolk that have been so severely abducted, if you will?
Severely.
Well, yes. Abduction is quite severe, would you not agree?
Oh, that makes more sense. I was imagining the abduction was more severe than normal abductions. That would be dangerous.
I mean, I don't know. I've hired you guys to do the job. You're to find out what has taken them, bring them back, and report back to me. In which case, I will reward you quite wealthily.
Last
Um,
question.
Do they have to be alive when we bring them back?
Oh, good question.
Preferably, yes.
So no. Excellent.
Can I want to use the Song of Persuasion.
Use a song of persuasion. On who?
on Roast.
Oh, yeah.
I suddenly feel...
How is it I turn into the reasonable one and the damn moment someone else comes to Lizard Man, they start on a murder spree?
I'm sorry, there's this sound in my mind. I feel so utterly persuaded to take this quest. But I do have one more question. How much is this exceedingly well pay? It does matter to a little teeny extent, Your Majesty.
I'll be offering you 5 gold pieces each for the start. Providing you meet all the... Well, providing you bring me back the information and also, hopefully, my townsfolk.
But not necessarily. Hmm?
How about do the job first, and then we'll talk price.
Okay, I'll take that as a base of 5
Sounds
gold.
better.
That's good. I'll go with that. We're definitely going for 10, brother.
What's that?
Right, I suggest you go down to the town and stock up on things that you might need, and then hurry along to the Dark Forest.
Do we get some kind of per diem?
Some what?
Bumbleclad, we get some kind of per diem out
I
here.
do not.
Always
He
talk
has
about with a
no
good
idea
look.
about us.
There was too many people talking there. One at a time, please.
Rosclad, how are we supposed to get these items with our good looks?
Oh, no, don't worry. I'll be offering you 1 gold. Things are not expensive in this town.
Right. Thank you, are very kind, Your Majesty. Appreciate you.
Of course. Now, Bod Mali,
You hit that accent
Archangel,
very well.
I leave these 3 in your capable hands. I hope the job will be easy enough for you all to handle.
Another question, Your Majesty, if you will.
Oh my
permit
God.
Me. I just don't wish to go too far without getting the truth. So we know which one of these fine gentlemen is the leader of this merry band of men, if you will.
I will appoint a leader at the end of this quest.
Wait, so we're going to
Not
be running around
beforehand.
with our
We want to
heads...
work
Can I
together.
use Blink to teleport right behind the dragon and shut his mouth?
Yes, you can. You immediately blink and teleport behind and literally close his jaw so that he can no longer speak.
Let's not have our heads chopped off today.
That's the smartest thing that any of you have said. Now, I suggest you go down to the store and get your items and hurry along to find
We
these
each get 1 gold
villages.
apiece for the items?
Yes. You can all put 1
Okay,
gold
let's head out.
piece into your items.
So of course I'm gonna bow graciously and say,
The king just puts his hand in his head and just, oh, what am I doing? Are these really the highest
You may
recommended
very
people?
well be fucked.
Uh, now be gone with all of you, and please bring back my townsfolk.
Very well. Drink
Game
well and have
over.
very many women.
So you are now all in the town center where you are buying things, if you so please, if you want to buy things, Dragon's Mane, food, whatever.
I want to buy some
I
elixirs.
definitely want to get some food.
Yep, food it is.
Okay.
Stock me up.
So, okay,
Wrong
so
person.
you two want to go over to food, so you're gonna go over there. Who wants to buy the elixirs?
Draconite does.
Draconite, you're gonna go over here. Roast, do you want to buy anything?
Wait, hold on. Oops. There you are. There's the town. Oh, one, I'm definitely staying with my brother. Two, did I already have gold to start with? Or did I start off with no
Technically, I was meant to make you roll for that, but I didn't, so I'm going
Do
to
Do you want me to
give
roll with it
everybody
now?
at least 2 extra gold.
Okay. So,
So that's 3.
So you all have 3 extra gold, yeah. So you have
Perfect.
3 in total.
That's perfectly fine.
Ballin'.
Archangel, do you want to buy anything, or are you good? This is like you are like the
Yes,
justice.
I want to peruse various flowers and spices.
Okay, you're gonna go right over here to these. Okay, we're gonna start over here with Bard Marley and Victor, who want to buy food.
Oh, I'm trying to get 5
Yes, how
rations.
much would that cost?
You guys want 5 rations each, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
5 rations of my best food. You agree to buy the store owner, who sort of comes close to you and sort of. You guys want to buy food?
Yeah. Ross Clyde, the food you don't cough on, brother.
Yeah.
So you want you want the good stuff. Sorry. Okay, what are you looking to buy?
Bruh, you got
Long-term ration, dried meats, stale bread.
Is that the same for you, my musical brother?
Yeah, man. We like the same.
That's
Same
cool.
thing.
That's cool. That's cool. In total for the 5 rations, you know what? You guys look like some cool looking dudes. I'm gonna say 50 silver.
50 silver.
What's the turnover rate for gold to silver?
Basically out of 100. So 100 silver is 1 gold.
Alright.
Okay.
So I'm throwing him a.
Do you have change for gold?
Oh, you know I do, my brother. You know I do. He, like, sort of rushes through like a chest, and he's just like, yeah. So, what, you give me 1 gold? I say 1, 10, 50, 50. There you go. He hands you back 50 silver, and he does the same for you, Bard Marley.
Gracias, man. Stay blessed.
Always good to have
Thank you for your patronage. Anytime you want something, you come to me. I'll hook you guys up. Anything. I also have if you guys are looking for it, I also have these Dragon's Mane rollies. If you want, they're on the down low, so I sort of push them aside for my,
Alrighty,
more
cool, man.
accepting
I
clientele.
will come for more though.
How much
Okay.
one cost? I like try them out, huh?
Yeah. You know it, brother. Okay. Anytime you want some, you come back to me. Okay.
I like try one. I mean, me full of Dragon's Men right now, but me think we like try.
Oh,
one.
you want that free sample? Oh yeah, I got a free sample.
Yeah,
for you.
man,
He takes
right.
out like this half blunt that he has for free sample. He hands both of you one. Someone said, I love that. You both smoke it, and you immediately feel this absolute rush that you have never felt before.
Bomber Clyde.
Yeah, it's the good stuff, man. Yeah, it's that homegrown stuff. None of this overseas stuff. It's like the purest of you, whatever you want. I got different flavors as well, so don't worry. But anytime you want some, you come back to me, I'll give you some. We're gonna snap away from these two and go over to the Dragonite brothers, Drognite and Roast.
Oh.
You leave my literate ass alone. I can't read nothing.
Roz Cloud, I'm gonna get another character and stick him next to Roast and call myself Potato.
Roast potato. I love it.
I'm looking
Wow,
for.
You gotta do it
I
now.
haven't
There's
seen
no other way that's gonna end.
This is gonna be the most scuffing ever. Why, hello. Are you Dragonites by any chance? I haven't seen your kind for a while around here.
What an absolute disrespect. Dragonites, what, do you think you know us just because you see scales? Can you believe
I mean,
this,
that
brother?
is your species.
Maybe
like-
we should find someone else who's less disrespectful to our kind.
Anyone in this town is gonna call you Dragonites. We don't know your name.
So you're all disrespectful, my goodness.
Are you not Dragonites? I do not belong to the Dragonite race.
You're asking a lot of questions. What are you, a police officer now?
I
If you
feel
don't
like
wanna
he's the
buy
most
anything,
racist
just
one out of
leave,
our
dude.
entire group.
My
If you don't want to buy anything, just leave.
Can you
Bro, we
believe
got
this?
Brother, I think you made your
all
point.
the time, Roz Cloud.
Look, we're,
I take
we're
it. I
looking
take
for...
it that you're the brains behind this operation and not this guy.
There's a small
What are you
bellow of
looking to
smoke
buy?
coming out of my
Brother.
mouth. A very small bellow of smoke.
I wouldn't light anything on fire. The King's men will have you thrown in the cells if you burn stuff down at will.
I continue to fill my mouth with smoke.
Brother, maybe
As
we should
as your
try to
mouth
find
fills
another
with
video.
smoke, a guard over here sees what you're doing and is gradually making his way over to you, and another one over here sees as well.
I'm slowly continuing to cover myself in smoke. Because again, I don't have to breathe fire. I can just cover myself in smoke.
Yeah, these two guards are gonna come over here and they're gonna be very suspicious of you.
Ugh, more racism.
You there, what are you doing?
Smoking.
Smoking what? I don't see any joint or any cigarette in your mouth.
My goodness, more men who decide what we are and how we smoke. My goodness. What will the king say?
Is there an issue here, Storekeep? I don't know. This guy is he's just coming up to me. I've tried to be a good patron to give him some stuff, and he's just starting to spew out smoke. I don't know what's happening. These guards are just gonna look at you, and they're starting to draw out their swords, thinking you're going to attack him.
Ah, so you see smoke and you immediately think fire. I thought my name was Roast.
So I would immediately tell you to stop doing whatever you're doing in the town. We don't allow violence in the town.
But don't you all sell the kush? The smoke?
Yes, it's legal.
That's what I'm doing. Smoking.
So you're smoking Dragon's Mane.
I'm smoking. Yes.
These two are going to get very aggravated because you're not being very straightforward with them.
I am being very straightforward. I'm smoking.
I'm a dragon. I'm smoking, therefore it's dragon's mane.
These two are just going to stay here with their weapons ready. We're watching you.
Well, that's lovely. I have
People
a
in this town
beautiful...
are so rude. I've never been treated this badly before.
Listen, it's all right. I have a lovely backside. I accept. Stare all you wish. Please, brother, continue.
Are you two going to buy anything,
did
or
want
are
him
you
to
just
come out of the
causing
closet.
trouble?
Well, I did
Boys.
want to buy elixirs for healing that are suitable for all kinds of humanoids, but it seems like
Do
we'd have
you
to
want
argue
ones
with
just
stuff.
for humanoids, or for also your race as well? Because I have pretty much all elixirs here. I'm not trying to offend. I honestly, this town knows Dragonite race, and we don't know your names. So like, we just call you Dragonite because we don't know your names. It was not meant to be rude. I'm just saying.
Well, we have a mission from the king to try to save some of your townspeople. What kind of elixirs would be suitable for them?
Oh, well, I have, I basically have some healing elixirs here. Basically for everything that you could probably need, really. Like, if you get wounded, I have some sort of, magical elixirs here that sort of, well, if, I've seen them heal stab wounds, basically. Like, say, if someone gets run through in the stomach with a sword, I've seen it heal it in, like, mere seconds.
Well, that certainly sounds like the right kind of elixir. But
Okay,
you're saying
how
they're
many would you
not
like?
suitable for Draconites.
Okay, for Dragonites, I mean, like, my knowledge isn't too great on the Dragonites. I know of your race, but, I bought these from a vendor. I can't tell for their quality, but he said they were suited for Dragonites if some ever came to town and wanted to buy some, so I'm assuming they're good.
Keeper,
I mean, you could always get
How
them
much
appraised by
for
someone.
3? How
brother,
much would you charge for 3 of them?
brother, hold
Free
for a
of
moment
each
before
kind,
you...
or like just free in total?
3 elixirs.
For free elixirs of the humanoids, I'll charge you 75 silver, and then for the Dragonites ones, I'll charge you like 15 silver.
Brother, hold for just a moment. Keeper, I'm curious. What is the difference? Because obviously we would know what the difference is between an elixir for us versus an elixir for a regular person.
So in this realm, basically, it depends on. So you're going for healing elixirs, basically. For humanoids, if you give a Dragonite one, they'll become very, very sick. But if you give a humanoid one to a Dragonite, it kind of doesn't do anything. You kind of just become a little bit dizzy, but it doesn't really do anything for you. To you, you just become a little bit dizzy and sort of gives you like a drunk effect.
Okay, what about for our Archangel or Bob Marley? Because what I'm catching is that we're not all using the same potions.
Well, basically, Bob Marley, he's basically humanoid, but he just wears a lion skin like head
Okay, fair
because
enough.
he's just cool like that. He smokes the dragon's mane and he wants a long mane that goes with it. You
So
know?
he's constantly sweating. Gotcha. So what about
Yeah,
the
pretty much.
Archangel?
Archangel, they basically count for humanoids because, well, they're built in humanoid image by the Lord. Basically, they
I
are
thought the humanoids
created.
were anything with arms.
Basically, humanoids were created from the archangels. They're just not
Yeah,
archangels.
we're freaks of
humanoid.
nature. I gotcha. Okay, so
Dragonites were humanoid to me.
Yeah, you have none of his holy grace on you.
now the more important question. Oh, wow, that's even worse. Okay, moving on though. So just so I know, we would know then what potions for us would look like versus potions for someone else, right?
I would assume so. If you use potions and you know enough about them, yeah, you would know if it's a legitimate potion for you.
Okay, then I would like to take a look at this potion and see if it actually, if we're not just getting scammed off for whatever. Because he offered us 15 for it, which already freaks me out, especially since he said like 75 for the other one.
They said 75 because that's more popular one. It's not like Dragonites just walk around everywhere. It's kind of like you wouldn't sell that much of it, so you wouldn't really price it at an extreme high.
Okay, that makes
because
sense.
obviously, if a Dragonite does come in and say, "Hey, I want an elixir," and you go, it's fucking 100 gold, they're gonna be like, "Well, fuck that, no chance."
Right, that makes sense.
Like,
okay.
It's not something that's sold often, so it's not got a heavy price tag on it.
Okay.
Where the humanoid one is sold probably in bulk, which
Then
is why it's
I
more
would
expensive.
probably like to investigate it if I can and just see if it seems, as far as my eyes can tell, to be reasonable.
Okay, roll me an investigation.
Absolutely. 11.
So your knowledge on elixirs isn't the best.
No.
You know about your race, but when it comes to the elixirs that actually aid your race, it's kind of like a 40-60 sort of situation. It looks like basically like the real deal, but you haven't had enough of them to really know 100% that it's the real deal. But to you, it kind of looks real.
I find these to be just to my liking. I'll take 6.
Okay, 6. We'll go up to about 20 silver for 6 of them.
I'm sorry, what?
Or
I'm
are you
offering
asking
to...
6 of the Dragonites, or are
I'm
you
offering-
asking for like
Oh,
3 of
yes.
that and then 3 of the Dragonites?
No. I'll take 6 of the Dragonite.
Oh yeah, then yeah, 20 silver.
Wait, I thought you said it was 15.
That was for free. You're asking for another free.
Wait, you're saying... I'm confused. Are you saying for all 6 it's 20?
Yeah, I'm not gonna charge that much. I don't sell these quite often.
I'm terribly sorry. I was just confused at where we were going with this. It felt like the price was changing per diem, if you will.
I mean, that's how selling things works. You wanted free, I gave you a price of 15. I'm actually giving you a better deal. I could go up to 30 if you want.
I thought you meant per item, good sir. That's why it threw me off.
No,
I'll
no, in total.
certainly take all 6.
No, okay. There you go. So you just give him the 70. Are you still buying the humanoid ones as well?
Yeah, I'll take those 3 for 75 silver.
Yep, cool. So you just pass over the silver and everything. He gives you his change, and you take the items.
All right, so
These guys see
Dragonite.
that you kind of don't mean any harm. You kind of just a bit confused. So they're just like, yeah, they seem all right.
Racist
This guy's
little
gonna like
bastards.
sort of go over here a little bit more.
Yeah, walk away, you little freaks.
Excuse me?
Stare at my dragon ass.
Excuse me, sir?
You're excused. Most people do.
This guy's gonna come back. Do
Ah,
we need to talk to the king
more
about
looks.
this?
Listen. If you wish to see, you should simply ask me. Brother, these people are so strange. Their customs confusing.
It's so true.
Do they wish to see my buttocks or not?
I suggest you two keep moving.
What a strange group of men. Humans. Weirdos.
Alright, we're gonna snap over to the Archangel Healer. Zazariel. I've remembered. It's gonna be
Codename
a...
Z.
Yeah, codename Z.
Holy crap, it's the same guy. He just runs around.
But you're not over. You're not
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there. I don't have that many icons. Okay, I didn't realize that I was gonna separate you guys. It just happened. Okay, so shut up.
He just runs from store to store.
I'll work on it. Okay, I'll work on it. I can't just go search for another.
This is hilarious,
freaking
man.
icon,
Get out
okay?
of here. This is great. Go ahead.
Hi there. Can I help you with something?
Hello, good merchant. Yes. I'd like to purchase a travel cooking kit, as well as some spices.
Yeah, sure. Anything here catch your eye? It just shows you everything that he's got there. And he also has a cooker on the side.
Oh, isn't this just delightful? You have the most pleasant wares. Yes, I would like that. And I point at like a little kit with like a little pan and some stuff wrapped up.
Yep, that will be like 50 silver, that one. What spices do you want to go with whatever you're cooking?
I do love the local cuisine here. Send me some spices that would make some of the local animals tasty.
Okay. He sort of like rummages through all these spices. He's just like, are you looking for like pork or something like that? Something like that? Steak? Bacon,
Yes.
maybe?
Some dragon meat?
I smell
Yeah.
racism.
I don't want to point anything out, but there are 2 black dragons that way, and I kind of like put my hand up and point behind
Brother,
me.
do you hear racism?
Oh wow, we don't really get dragonites around here that often. What a
I
spectacle.
know.
Wonder what that smell was.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna have shit toes. It's gonna be the most racist thing I've ever seen.
Yes.
That's because we black.
Yeah.
Well.
Wait, you're not looking to eat them, right?
Well,
You can try.
we don't know how the day has gonna go yet.
I mean, I don't really have any spices for, dragonites, because the people kind of like...
Because they're so
Kind of.
fucking disgusting. I
Well,
know.
not humanoid. Apparently, you're not
Like,
humanoid.
I know how their race works. Like they were like spawned of both human and dragon. Like but I don't mess with that. Like yeah, he hands you like a couple of spices that would be good for like pork and eggs and stuff like that. The normal stuff you would normally eat.
A little bit of dragon ass.
Well, I'm
I'll
an
cost.
angel. I
It
see
gives you.
all others as equals.
God. Maybe we shouldn't have given him the Archangel. This guy, he kind of sounds evil.
What do you mean? This is
He
perfect
hands
white
you
boy.
these
Yeah,
spices
everything-
and says, "I'll just."
Everything below heaven's basically just a woodland, so everything's just like animals to him.
I like
Practically, yeah.
this one.
I mean,
We're
he
little
is.
more than pigs in clothing right now.
He's an
Well, he
Archangel,
gets
guys.
it.
He's got the righteous mindset.
Does that make us
alright?
pigs
Let's
in a
be
blanket?
real. He's actually playing how I would imagine someone to play the Archangel. So, in
No, you're
fairness-
gator tail to him.
Yep, exactly.
Go Gators!
Oh,
He,
I'm gonna make
he,
my mouth
he hands you
water.
these
Well played,
spices and
motherfucker.
says, just another 15 silver for these, and then that's good.
Lovely. And I give him the money and I'll take the change.
Cool, cool. Gives you the change back. Sort of goes into the back.
And he steals the
You
rest
guys
of the stuff.
all sort of
Oh,
meet
sorry.
back
That
up
doesn't
where you
happen.
first started, and
What a bunch of terrible racists here.
this guard's still kind of watching you.
And look at him,
Still
still
doesn't fucking
staring
trust
at
you.
my ass. Do you like what you see?
Bumbleclaw, they ain't staring at your ass. They listen to the words that come out your mouth. Chill out, brother.
The one that brought you to the king has rushed up to you guys and said, "What are you guys still doing here? Like, you should have left ages ago." And
We're
I'm
buying
hearing,
product
like,
and
talks
dealing
of
with
you
racism.
pissing off the guards. What are you doing?
Being appalled at the horrible racism here.
What
My
racism?
goodness.
We're the least racist kingdom.
That's what a racist would say.
Ross Claude, the racism coming out
Wouldn't
your
a
lip
racist
right
also
there,
say
Dragon
that
Eye.
everyone's trying to get on him?
Wait, what?
Look, the king's not happy. He just wants you guys to go on to your quest.
Oh, more unhappy people. We're going, we're going. Does anyone else need to shop for anything else?
Yeah.
No? Excellent. Are you happy now? You've ruined a wonderful shopping trip, and that's all I could have asked for. First poop, then racism, now a ruined shopping trip. Let's just go from this accursed town.
He's just gonna.
Oh, harumph, harumph.
He's just gonna sigh
The
and just.
dragon can't maintain himself.
He's gonna walk
for
all
one
of you to the
shopping day.
gate, where you. He's gonna walk you all to the gate basically, and just say, head down that road until you reach the dark forest, and basically go from there. Pick up some tracks or see what you can find about. Basically, the disappearance of the townsfolk.
So, Keeper, what time of day is it currently?
After all your hullabaloo, it is probably roughly about midday right now.
It seems terribly late. Maybe we should, oh, no, I guess we should go on the road.
Yeah, he's not gonna give you that option, dude. It's freaking midday. He basically just says, dude, just go do your fucking quest, and sort of like boots you out the fucking door.
Alright, now that we're outside, we should probably make camp. It's late.
It's too early to make camp. I love this outside
God,
area.
I got to deal with this guy all day.
I thought you looked like a big.
Remember, he goes
strong
first if
dragon.
anything starts biting.
Oh my goodness. Let's just move on. Where are we looking? Shall
Maybe
we
if something actually takes a chunk out of his fat dragon ass, we can actually get him to shut up.
Oh, lordy. More complaints from more of your kind. Shocking.
Ross Claude, I'm gonna play I'm going to play some fucking music for this dude. Another song of persuasion to persuade him to shut his goddamn mouth and go along with what we're doing.
I'll allow it.
I suddenly
Play
feel...
the song of persuasion.
I suddenly feel so relaxed, almost as though I don't want to continue having a conversation. Let's move on. Where were we after?
I'd
You're
like to
welcome,
point
man.
out that I'm not mad at the dude who's making the voice. I'm just playing to the character and its role.
That's fair, that's fair.
I
So
want you
you
to know, I'll
find
hunt you
yourself
down later.
in the dark forests. Obviously, as its description may be, it's fucking dark, guys. It's fucking, like, there's barely any sunlight. It almost looks, like, grey to you. and just is really, really dumb. Like, there's nothing here. Like, it's really, really just barren. It's just a forest with a path, and
And you said
that's
we
about
should
all
make
you can
camp,
see
brother.
so far.
I told you it was too dark for this. What are we going to see out here?
Can I do an investigation to see if I've see any kind of trails or any kind of pathways that I could see where the villagers went?
Yeah, roll me an investigation.
And fuck, that's a lot of spiders.
Can you see that? You shouldn't be able to see that.
Yeah, I don't know why I see that, but I got a 3.
I don't see
I
any
only see
spiders.
black squares.
Yeah,
I
you-
literally... Bro,
you-
what the heck are you talking about?
You
It's all the reefer he's
Well,
taken.
basically,
He's
you're
after
sort
his
of
mom.
rummaging around in the dirt and sort of like, basically just, you kind of don't know what you're doing. You're just like picking up leaves and stuff. You kind of trip over yourself and sort of land on your face a little bit.
My
Just like
word,
sort of.
Victor, whatever are you doing? Get out of the dirt. It's dirty.
I'm actually trying something. You try to find them.
Anybody
Maybe
else
I
like to
will.
roll an investigation to see if they can find tracks?
In the dirt?
I want to roll.
All right, go on. Roll me an investigation.
Let me find it. Expert skills.
He's going to investigate the investigation button. Roll into
damn.
investigate the investigation button.
I don't see the investigation button.
It's going to be
You
under
should.
expertise, skills and expertise.
Okay. Oh, I see it now. You ready? 10.
You certainly do a lot better than Victor. You see a couple footprints leading off. Sort of. Can everybody see my clicker? Actually, can everyone see this?
No.
No.
No, your
Well,
clicker just hates you.
Shoot. Well, I'm just gonna put a black box here. Can you see that black box?
So,
You
up
see
there.
things, yeah, that way. You're looking
Okay, I
at
can
things
see a
that are
click
going.
now.
So
that
my
way.
clicker
Uh-oh.
works just uh-oh. Ah!
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
That's
no,
not that.
I told you we should have
Yeah,
gone
let's
to
Hold on,
bed.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Stop
Things
the
are going wrong. Technical difficulties. Shut. Disregard that.
Huh.
All right, buddy. We see footprints going up that way. Bryce, you see the couple footprints. The bumble.
Well, unless no one else.
You
has
guys
that
kind
plan, we
of
need
see
to
him
that
just
way.
fucking shouting at you guys, and just like he's like sort of gesturing and jumping, pointing the way further into the forest, and he's sort of
What is
starting
it,
to
Toto?
walk over there.
Did someone get trapped in a well again? Toto?
How about toss you in a well?
I don't understand him. He's constantly speaking gibberish.
Hey, townspeople! Anyone?
Listen, if you're not going
Let's
to answer,
not
we're
alert to
leaving.
whatever kidnapped them that were on on their trail.
Oh. Are we not doing that? What, you not want to kill the people that kidnapped the townsfolk?
Oh no, I want to do that. I just don't want them to ambush us before we get to that point.
Oh, lordy. You're one of those, the sneaky types. All right, then. Let's do it your way. Everyone creep. And, of course, I'm going to do the Michael Jackson creep.
Okay,
I mean,
as you're
I'm
doing
not a
this
sneaky
Michael
one,
Jackson
I'm a squishy
creep,
one. I'm a mage, remember? Not all of us are covered in scales.
Sounds like a personal problem to me, but it's all right. You're forgiven. Ask the Archangel for some scale armor. What do you think? Angelo. Or is it Z? I can no longer remember your name. What?
Zariel.
Ah, Sir
Look who's being
Zariel.
racist now.
Listen, technically they're not a race. They're archangels. Totally different.
Technically, that is a race, because that's a celestial race.
Oh,
Ross.
nah.
Every time I open my mouth, you have something racist to say about the way I speak. And then you talk about accusing everybody about racist when you're the most racist brother out here, man.
That means it takes one.
Everybody,
Coffee.
please.
It takes
Yeah.
one to know one. The smoke starts coming out of my mouth a little bit.
Roast, please, everyone. He is merely a black dragon. He cannot help himself. You all must be as understanding as possible.
Exactly. Wait a minute.
Brother, listen here, Victor.
As you,
Didn't he
as
just
you guys
claim
are
they
all
weren't a
freaking
race?
bickering,
They didn't have to think that way.
as you guys
We
are all
must work
bickering, you are
together.
starting to unknowingly get surrounded by some spiders that you can't see just yet.
Because we're over here bickering.
I
Because
feel
you guys
like
are yelling pretty fucking loud,
I'm
and
starting
you're
to think that the
all in
plot
each
is
other's
bringing us around.
faces.
I sense myself being surrounded and screwed in some way. Anyway, now what was I saying about your racism?
Bumbleclad! But that spiders are whooping about us!
What are you badgering about,
Don't we
boy?
say spiders?
I think he
Where
said,
was
kill it with fire.
Okay, so as you guys are now surrounded by these spiders, I'm gonna need one of you to choose who's gonna roll initiative.
I'll roll initiative.
And he'll roll up chips.
Damn.
Crumble, crumble, kraut, kraut.
Cool. So, as Sam is the one being the loudest, yelling at everyone, saying "Stop being racist," the spider's gonna actually rush you, dude, and it's gonna attempt to like bite you. I'm gonna need you to roll me a parry.
In the words of Bob Marley, come at me, bro. That would be a 19.
Cool. This thing
That's pretty
is
good.
going to get you. You basically see this thing running up to you, and you've caught it in time just to like sort of just kick it, and you've just kicked it away.
Away with
And
you,
it's
you
something
nasty
sort of-
boy.
Completely just vanished because you've just absolutely kicked it. These spiders aren't actually too big. They're about like the size of a dog, if anything.
That's fucking big for a spider, bro.
It is
Now
big for a
listen
spider,
here,
but this is
Bob
medieval
Marley.
times. We're gonna walk
That
past
is-
that.
If you don't
So
act like an
now-
adult,
Are we
this will
talking
be
about
you.
pit bull size, or are we talking about German Shepherd size?
No, we're talking about like sausage dog size. They're not that big.
Oh, it's a good thing it
Well,
wasn't pitball size, because I'd expect to
That's
see
still
bald head
terrifying,
and
but that's
glasses.
adorable.
Still
at the same
terrifying,
time.
but not too much to like handle.
I'm going
So-
to play the Song of the Damned.
Song of the Damned. Read me what that does.
It says, sing a song damning the target listeners by expending 7 energy rolls of perception check against target's willpower on succession. Debuff your targets for the next 2 turns. Their turn enemies has -2 to defense checks and -3 to attack checks.
Good
Yep.
God, you said that all monotoned. I caught a third of it. You gotta make some headway,
He
man.
understands how the power works. Roll me that stuff, dude.
Oh, God.
Yes, that's perception.
Oh, thank God, he figured it out. I was like, wait, what?
He knows it.
I'm getting there, guys.
He's
13.
read his powers. He's done his research. God
You're
damn,
good.
that's
You're
good.
good. Straight
That's
from the
good.
desk of death battle, man.
And then I got
these-
subtract 7.
These things are, I can tell you right now, all these spiders are going to fail. They are little brutes, if anything. They are not equipped to, like, combat whatever you pretty much throw at them. They are literally just spiders. So, they're all going to get a
How
massive
the fuck
debuff.
did they like take out the villagers that were going around solo? Fuck, these things you could just squash and kill them.
I'm starting to think these aren't the ones that kidnapped the villagers.
Mm-hmm. You don't know it's the ones
That
that
must a
kidnap
dozen
the
of them
villagers.
bum rushed them all at once.
Yep. As this one hears you speaking, it's gonna rush you, Victor. I need you to do me a parry check. Yep.
10.
With the debuffs that it has, you basically exactly the same as Rose. Literally boot this thing into the tree line. It is now gone.
Hey, brother, it seems we found something that's not racist out here. Now, let's
This
talk
one's gonna
together.
rush you again, Sam.
And
because it's
there
heard you
it
talk.
goes.
I need you to do me a parry check, Sam.
Absolutely. Alright. 4.
Yeah,
Man,
this time, this one has actually learned from you and actually gone, you know what, I know you're going to try and kick me, and it is now crawling all over you, dude.
Ugh. Get a room,
And
you
it's
freak.
going
I'm not
to-
racist.
It is going to quite severely try and bite you.
Ooh, through the scales.
I'm gonna swipe the spider.
Punch him in the
Um,
face. Punch him in the face.
We've done this all the time,
Well,
okay? We're very good at this.
I might have been slacking off a bit in my martial arts class because the only move I have is dual claws.
Do you not have an unarmed attack before I gave you one, did I not? I
Did
did
you?
not. Never mind. No, it's fine. It's fine. Use one of your claws to swipe at it. Go on. I'll let you do it.
Mhm.
Roll one of your claws. Oh, you're gonna use dual claws on him. Okay. Well, quite literally, it's gonna get a bite off on Sam, and it's not gonna do much because obviously its fangs. It's a small spider. It's really not equipped for like biting through scales. And then your brother's gonna literally just kill this thing
Oh,
like right there, and it drops to the floor
Oh.
and literally fucking dies.
Dirty creatures.
Now, this one over here is gonna start rushing towards the Archangel.
Not the angel. Look out, angel.
Zerafel, I need you to give me a parry check, please. That is quite gonna do it. You literally look at this thing, and if anything holy was to be said about you, you literally smite this with like a golden blast. And it is literally just erased from the cosmos.
Well, why the hell are the rest of us here?
This one's gonna rush Bob Marley, or sorry, Bard Marley. And
Look
this one's
out,
gonna
lion
rush-
witch in the wardrobe, it's coming at you.
Let me roll one parry, huh?
Yep, parry. I need a parry from you, sir.
Oh, it's got 2+ on the fucker.
Oh,
13.
my guy came prepared.
As a
Yep.
motherfucker, as I'm parrying this motherfucker, I say to roast. She said, "No, you ain't accusing the spiders to be fucking racist, are you, brother?"
Apparently hearing is not one of his skills, eh, brother?
You literally are
yes,
playing
they're
your
great.
ukulele and you smite it with your ukulele. And it just whoop. It is long gone.
Bing
It is
wasn't
just
wrong about Tim being useful.
it is unequivocally in the tree line gone.
Home run.
Was that another parry that you just did? Yep, you smite this one, this one's gone. And you got a succession on that, so this one is gone. You have successfully got rid of all the spiders.
Heck yeah.
You know, after careful consideration,
Yeah, come like that.
Victor, I'm starting to believe that maybe we should try a stealthy approach, as you suggested.
Eh, no shit. Someone actually listens to the smart one.
Oh yes, I always listen to my brother. What's the point?
Oh my fucking god. With what Bard Marley said before, you kind of sort of get the gist of what he was trying to tell you, how you need to keep moving forward.
Alright,
And
boys.
you-
Like Toyota, let's move forward.
What's a Toyota?
What's
Y'all
a
talking
lion?
this crazy.
What's a lion-faced mortal? Exactly.
Bard Marley. What's a Toyota?
It's moving forward.
Do I
So,
need to
as
cover
you
your
guys,
mouth again, or do we need to buy a muzzle next time we're in town?
Oh, racist! Let's go.
with that comment, you now move on to the edge of the forest, where you are greeted to a lightning storm as it is starting to become night after dealing with your spidery encounter.
Are we sure we shouldn't camp out?
Well, there's obviously a building up up further along. We could use that.
Yeah, man, let's go check out the building. Maybe another one in there. You gotta stay about the weather for the day.
But just in case, Roast, you can breathe fire, right?
I can breathe, yes.
No, can you breathe fire?
With a question mark. We are not assuming you can. We are asking you, brother.
Well, I mean, I haven't done it in a while. I'm joking, of course I can breathe fire. I'm a damn dragon knight. Yes.
Oh, but don't assume that, brother.
Okay. Just in
Assumptions
case,
make an ass
we
out of
need
both
to
you
kill
and
something
me.
with fire.
Wait, are you suggesting that I set on fire a building that could in fact be set on fire? Wouldn't that put us in danger?
I'm saying, as a final resort, in case we find something in there we don't want to fuck with, we set the building on fire. Let's check it out first.
All right.
Oh, that
Well,
makes more sense.
and I do agree with that. Thank you, brother, for making such brilliant moves. And, Victor, I'm simply joking. Good job.
You're lucky you're out of my staff's reach.
Thank you. Shall we go in under cover of night? I'm gonna start, I'm actually gonna go ahead and start breathing smoke. Specifically. I
I'm
would
gonna.
like to,
Can I use this?
I would
What would
like
you
to
like to
use,
Can I use a stealth to get close to it?
I would like to use chain smoke.
Okay, read me what that power does.
So, I'm gonna expend 8 energy and create a 20-foot by, 20-foot square within 5 feet of us as we get within 20 feet of this actual building. Since I can see it's starting to get a little bit, stormy, I'm thinking add a little smoke in there so, it's just, we're just
So
part
you
of the
wanna
smoke.
you wanna fog up the area basically.
Give it a little assist. It's already doing the job as it is.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So,
Do you have to roll anything for it?
Uh,
Really help.
Actually, you know what? You're not in combat. You're in a pretty foggy area as it is. I'm gonna just let you do it.
Fantastic.
So you start lighting a fire in your mouth and breathing out the smoke, literally covering the area in dense fog-like aroma.
Anyone for smoke? Carry on.
What would
Bomb
you
applied.
guys like to do now that he has used his power?
I would like to.
I'd like to
I want to use one of my
continue.
dragon mains.
You
Light
certainly can. You pull out from your bag a joint of the dragon's mane and light that bad boy up.
I feel like you've missed the whole stealth point
I'd-
of this. Oh my goodness.
He's never not. He's never. We're never gonna see him sober. I'd
Probably
like to
not, no.
use stealth to get up to the building so I can investigate it.
No need. The area is literally covered in smoke. Everything's covered in smoke. But
Wing smoke, dragonite smoke.
basically going to be a bit hard because you guys can't see inside his dragon smoke. He can see. You guys can't see. So you kind of the shack sort of starts basically.
Everyone is
Well,
about 20
vanishing.
feet in front of you. So just walk slowly and touch the building.
Good.
Keep it low. now.
Okay, I'd like to
Quiet.
investigate the shack.
Right. So you guys pretty much make it up to the shack. There's nothing out here, and even if there was, can't see shit because, well, fucking smoke everywhere.
Smoke everywhere.
From which one
So,
of
yeah,
us?
you don't need to roll for anything. What? Wait, was that an investigation?
That
I
was.
got a 3.
Oh dear. Well, you kind of peek your head in the window, but again, it is super foggy. You really can't see anything because, your boy Roast here kind of roasted your vision.
I'd like
You
to
know?
just look into the window.
Okay. Roast, you are able to see into the window because, well, you see perfectly fine in there, and you see kind of nothing in there. There is like a big, massive hatch in the floor, but other than that, there's really not much else.
All right, huddle up, huddle up. I'm gonna kind of whisper it out. Now listen. It seems there's only a hatch in there, but then again, we don't know what's down in that hatch. What's the plan, boys? And girls, because, just in case. Zerio could be. I didn't think
Bumbleclaw,
that
we're
was...
going to have to check the hearts, man. Rosclaw, we got to check
Yeah,
the
I mean,
hearts.
we got really no choice. We can't leave a hatch unchecked.
That sounds like it should be on a quote somewhere. Never leave a hatch unchecked.
Write it down, brother. Fuck.
So much effort. Later, later. So, what's the plan? How are we going in?
Well, Dragon,
like a
I
rabbit
appreciate
hutch
you
or
volunteering.
What?
Yeah, thank you for volunteering.
You
What a
sound
brave
so
lad.
eager, and we all have need of a hero. You seem the perfect fit.
Actually, I'm a gentleman. Heroes are for fools. I'll see you later.
Well, you're the perfect gentleman going before us, making sure there's no danger. Thank you.
I'm a,
Actually,
As you said,
let me
I
play
must be a
let me
lady.
play a song for my dude, the song of persuasion.
You play the Song of Persuasion, and Roast
I have to
sees
admit,
the courage in his eyes and goes, "You know what? I'm gonna go in there
I think that seems like a
alone.
reasonable
The
idea.
front man."
I knew you had it in ya.
In
What a
fact,
lad.
this actually makes a lot more sense in my opinion. Why is everyone backing up? Yes, I can
Jack.
see you through the smoke. You forget, I can still see you all back up.
Yeah.
It's fine. There's smoke. Only I can see anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and head inside.
Cool. You head inside. There's
I'll
nothing in there.
follow him in just to give him some backup. I can still blink out.
Yeah, you sort of waddle in. You sort of hit the wall next to the
Blindly
door.
stumble in.
Yeah, you blindly stumble in because again, you blind, dude. You blind. The
Can
smoke is
you
open.
Be
I
You
any
come
more
through the
loud?
open door, and you kind of like you've hit the side of the door and gone. Okay,
Victor,
and gone through these door.
whatever happened to the stealth aspect?
His brother can't see in the smoke.
What
too?
happened to being able to see?
Yeah, his brother can't see. He doesn't have that ability.
Victor, maybe just wait there. I'd hate for you to start, I don't know, shooting arrows at me or something. I'll give you a signal. Probably
I don't
fire.
shoot arrows. I shoot space.
Bro, that was so racist to assume he shoots arrows. Bumbleclad.
I may look like a Greek god, but I can shoot space like Zeus.
But can you see through smoke? Right. Keep your aim to yourself for just
Can
a
you-
little while longer.
Can you jump between space?
Yes. About 5 feet to 5 feet. We'll make great
I mean, can
friends.
you step into one reality and out of another without having to use Dragon's Mane?
That sounds like a lot of effort. No, I think I'll leave that for someone else. Like you. Excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and,
Exactly.
Shh, Victor. Shh. I'm gonna walk over to, this hatch, and since the smoke is still up, I will lift the hatch.
Cool. You lift the hatch and you see an ominous-looking tunnel.
Oh, it's a hatch. I thought you guys said it was a hutch.
Oh,
No, hatch.
Thought we had dinner in the bag.
Yes, because they got a tiny house inside the hatch.
Well, actually, it would be a
Come
hutch
on, we gotta
inside the tiny
persuade the
house.
guy to go look at the hutch.
It would actually make sense. There would be a hutch inside the tiny house. Come on, people, pay attention. So
I guess I'm just hungry.
we could go hunting after this. That might be a good idea.
Yeah, let's do that.
Bumbleclad, you like food? I got a ration for you, homie.
Oh, who wants stale bread? Sounds awful.
It's your choice. I ain't gonna force it down your throat.
At least you're honest. I do appreciate that.
Alrighty, what do we see down the hatch?
A long, ominous hallway.
And
Well, fuck.
Cloud, we're gonna have to check the hallway. We're gonna have to leave one person or two person at the house, and then the rest of the crew go down the hallway, see if there's anything down there. Maybe we can find the missing villagers.
Alrighty, I propose this. We leave one of the Dragon Knights, and we leave the Bard outside just in case more spiders come up, and then the three of us go down and check out the hallway.
Cloud, I say me and Rose stay here, and Rose he protect the place with his cloud of fire. Why do I have to do tree go investigate the tunnel?
How about this?
Because we
is
don't know
there
what's down the
a-
tunnel.
Yeah, me and Rose, we stay here, and he used his cloud of smoke to protect us while you go and check the tunnel.
How about this? One of you roll me a memorization.
Who's got the highest memorization?
Okay.
One of you, I'm guessing. Absolutely
Zero.
certain.
Let's roll it.
I've got a 2. Anyone got higher than a 2?
I think you have the highest. I don't think anyone's gonna beat that.
Fair enough.
I like it.
Woohoo! 15.
As a mage in the arcane arts, you also do know a fair bit of knowledge around the kingdom. And you know personally that those spiders are only inhabited to the Dark Forest, and they do not leave that place at all.
But aren't we in the Dark Forest with just a shack in the middle?
No, you're actually through the Dark Forest. You went all the way through the Dark Forest, actually.
Okay, fair enough.
So you're on the edge. You've come out at the edge of the entrance to the other side of the Dark Forest, or one of the other sides, I should say.
Right. And that house, is it in a clearing or is it like surrounded by trees?
No, it was in a clearing. It was on its own in a clearing. The spiders don't
Okay.
leave the forest area. They don't leave the trees. They only come
Okay,
down
just
to
making
attack
sure,
their prey
just
and then
making
drag them away.
Alrighty. So, I do agree with you, Stan, here. We need someone that, just in case of emergencies, can burn something down.
Wait a minute. If that's what we're looking for, my thing is, if there's people down there, why go down to the children when we can bring the children up to us?
How do you
Well,
propose to do that?
Oh,
What
simple.
if it's just a tunnel to another spot?
Well,
Isn't that
just
open
in case
way
it
up?
isn't, wouldn't that save us the trouble? I think you, Victor, might want to step out of the building for just a moment.
Alright, Rosclad. Me man Victor.
So,
He can
Okay.
teleport through space and time, right? We send him.
Yeah, but I can't take people with me.
Don't know, be all you need to do is be one messenger. So once you find what's going on
I
on the other
can't.
side of town, you let us know from
I
back in
can
the house.
only blink short. I can't blink long distance. I can only do it to short distances I can see.
Oh.
listen, friends, trust the process. Victor, you should make your way out of the building for just a mere moment. So, I would like to...
I'm starting to get less trust about this character the longer he speaks.
I would like to try to once again breathe smoke and basically fill up the area in front of the actual hatch and a little further back. And then I would like
so you
to...
want to breathe smoke
Right. Into the actual...
down
into
the
the
hatch.
actual... Partially down the hatch and partially into the room. So my plan is to give a holler. And if anyone comes up that I'm not a fan of, I will... Well, you know, it's in the name.
Roast marshmallows.
So,
You're not
Okay,
in combat, so I'll let
fair
you do
enough.
it.
I
Yeah.
can see this working.
so I cover that little area in smoke. And I yell at the top of the top of my lungs, "Oh boys, it's dinner time."
What? Okay.
About
You
5
should have
minutes
said,
goes
"Oh
past.
shit, there's a fire! Run!"
About 5 minutes goes past, nothing happens. You don't even hear anything.
I'm starting to think we may be all right.
Or there's somebody down
Is
there
the
that you
smoke
just
still
knocked
there?
out.
It's just smoke. I mean, come on. These boys have been doing it all day.
Yeah, but that's a little bit different from that smoke.
Mhm.
Well, actually, that would be quite
What would you like to
hilarious.
do?
Well, we're gonna have to send Roast down there, considering none of us can see through the smoke.
Hmm?
All right, everyone. On my 6. Brother, if you will. And I'm
All right.
going to take everyone... I'm guessing we'll try the old one hand to a shoulder.
Cool.
At this
So-
point, we really don't have a choice, considering we can't see shit.
I mean, I don't know how long... I don't know how long
Yeah,
this
he's making it
smoke's
difficult
gonna
for you
last.
guys.
But, I mean, listen. There's only but
We're all
so
going
much
down
smoke.
there.
Let's agree next time someone comes up with a plan, they explain it before they do it.
Yeah, that's a great that science does whatever the fuck it wants, and sometimes it doesn't work the way you think. Like 5 minutes of smoke, man. This is the longest smoke I've ever had.
Mhm.
I might as
Wait,
well
what?
be the
Gotta be one
lion.
hell of a hot box.
Cool. So, you guys head down into this hallway. I apologize, it doesn't look the same.
God
I
damn,
couldn't
that
find
is
anything
terrifying.
other than this as a hallway. It's really dumb, I know.
Oh no!
But you head down into this
No,
hallway
that is-
with, I'm guessing,
That is
roast
both
at
the
the
dumbest hallway and the most terrifying hallway at the same time.
Actually, this is
Mhm.
perfect. This is what we call a hot box right here. This is the
Mhm.
oven. Please come at me, bro.
As,
I'm sorry. Carry
as
on.
we go down the hallway.
You basically can't see shit because as roast has filled up pretty much the entire hallway with smoke. It is filled. So
So I guess the
basically
question
only
is,
Roach can see.
what do I see?
You see a hallway. You see a long hallway that
You see a
has
Silent
one
Hill
door at
hallway.
the end, which is closed.
So I kind of whisper back. Seems the long hallway with a door at the end. It's closed. Pass it back, but keep it quiet.
Oh. This is just a long hallway with a closed door at the end. Let the others know.
Okay, I gotta figure out a way I can screw with this.
God in heaven. Of course, automatically.
There's a winch at the end. Hallway's closed. Pass it down.
Hearing this, I just kind of shake my head and keep moving. I'm not even going to try to adjust that. At this point, like, this was too short of a game of telephone to screw that up that quickly. We're going to
You'd
keep
be
moving down the
surprised.
hallway, I guess.
What about the witch's tight butthole? What is going on up there?
Our heroes, folks!
I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad.
These villagers are doomed.
I
Okay.
pointed it out the first time we met the king. We're fucked. These fucks are all fucked. If we're the ones, gotta be the heroes.
Our heroes, folks. Yeah, we'll keep moving to the end of the hallway.
Cool.
Alright,
You
I'm
get to the
back.
door,
on a
and
second.
you
Hold
can
on
see
a
it's
second.
not locked or anything. It's just your average wooden door.
I want to do a wheelie on that wheelchair.
What wheelchair?
The wheelchair is not there.
The
It's an empty,
wheelie on the
barren wall.
See, this is what
It was
he
the only
sees 'cause
hallway
he's
that I
smoking.
could find. Okay,
Listen,
guys.
he's
it was
smoking,
the only
so
one.
It's fine. He's smoking, so this is what he sees. The rest of us see
Okay.
just a regular hallway.
Okay, so you try and do this. Okay, I'm gonna allow it actually. You
And everybody's-
attempt to
everybody's
run
getting
at
crazy.
this wheelchair, right? You run, just go wee, and you land smack down on your fucking ass because there is no wheelchair there. You are just high as hell,
I'm going to
and
pat him
the
on the
others are
head.
just gonna look at you, just going.
I'm just gonna-
God.
I'm just gonna pat him on the head and keep walking. I'm not reaching out for him. I'm just gonna pat him on the head. Great job, Lion. You're really showing that cowardly spirit. Let's keep moving, shall we?
What was that crash? What is going on? Was that the witch?
Bumble, you didn't see the wheelchair right there in the middle of the fucking tunnel, brother.
He's gonna look at you and just be really confused because he doesn't know what a wheelchair is because they do not. They're not a thing.
Man, what happens to people who don't have legs out here?
They don't move. They're on eternal bed rest.
No, that's called.
They have crutches. There's no such thing as a wheelchair.
Damn.
Yeah.
It might be in the
leave me
works.
alone.
It might not. But there is no wheelchair in this hallway.
Ross, Claude, me guess.
Let's.
Ross, hold on a second. Me got the most brilliant idea, man. What if a person had no legs and we sit him in a chair and put wheels on it so we could push him around?
What? That's ridiculous. Who would papa? Wait a minute. So ridiculous it might just work.
I got him.
You are still at the edge of this hallway,
Future
by the way,
investment. Let's
looking
open
at
that
this
door.
door while having this conversation, while meant to be looking for hostages and
You
the
know what?
things that have taken them.
It's fine. We'll come back to this. Look, put a pin in that wheelchair idea. Wheelchair. My goodness, we're going to be rich. Put a pin in that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the door and see what I can see inside it. Wait. Is there any way to actually see through the door, or is it just a
No,
regular
it
door?
is a giant wooden door. There are no cracks in it or anything. You cannot see through it. No keyhole. It is just a
Okay.
wooden door.
So
On the other side,
That means
the
there's no lock.
unknown.
Let's see if we can open it.
we'll give it a try.
So, what are you attempting?
Let's give it a nice light twist and open. I don't know if it's a handle kind of thing or if it's a...
A nice light twist and open, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's a handle on it. I mean, there's not even wheelchairs out in this shitty place. So, I mean, handles seem like we're pushing the limits of their capabilities.
Is that so? Okay. You are going to... Yeah, fair enough. Okay. You go to open this door, right? And it is not quiet because, well, none of you said to stealthily open it. And it just... like an old wooden door would.
Cool.
And you find yourself in a room with cultists, by the looks of it, from what you can tell.
So here's the thing. I would like to immediately, as we step into this room, because remember, I'm stepping in first.
Yep.
I would like to
Just
immediately...
know the door has not let the smoke in, by the way.
That's fine. I would like to immediately say, back, let's go the other way. And kind of hurtle everyone backwards, back into the smoky hallway.
Yep. Okay, so as you do that, you all trip over yourselves and fall to the floor because you're in one big line and you sort of shove back immediately and, well, they can't see and you've kind of done it hastily because you scared yourself to, like, death. So you kind of all just trip over each other and just topple like dominoes.
But are we toppled like dominoes in the smoky hallway?
Kind of. The door's still open. They can sort of see you.
Halfway in, halfway out.
And...
Roz, Clyde, we wish you had a wheelchair now.
Exact. This man's thinking. I like this guy.
This guy is gonna see you guys just trip all the way down, and he's gonna mutter under his breath a spell, and he stops absorbing all the goddamn smoke that is in that room until there is none left. And now everyone can see you properly.
Oh, well, I thought he was
Can
muttering at me. I was going to say racist. Much better, spellcaster.
Well, hello.
Ah,
It
gentlemen.
seems we
Can I
have
make
visitors.
I am going to play a song of persuasion that they are just seeing things. Not real.
Yeah, these guys are too busy doing what they're doing. Like, only the mage guy kind of is looking at you, and he's not really faltering to your...
Are we talking
Persuasion.
this guy, or are we talking this guy?
Yeah, that guy. The guy that looks like a mage.
Okay,
Can
that
you see
guy.
my clicks yet? Can you see my
No,
clicks?
no, still no.
Damn.
I know.
Well, that's just
Don't use
stupid.
Yours.
Guys, fix it. Devs,
Everyone else-
developers,
wait.
we found a bug.
Everyone else click. Everyone else double click. No, just okay. There's another double
Cool.
click.
Can you see my bar right going around in circles
I
right
can
here,
see
right?
your bar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, cool. This guy right here. I'm gonna point at him right here. He's the only one that's paying any attention to you guys. These guys are kind of all like just chanting. Stop moving my character. Stop moving my guy. He's deliberately placed there. But yeah, he's the only one that's paying attention, and he's not faltering to your persuasion check. Sadly.
Oh my. So you're supposed to be the one that's in charge of this nonsense.
Nonsense. Ha! It seems like you're the ones who are nonsense around here. Was that tripping over yourselves?
Well, we saw your beautiful face and just fell all over ourselves. Hey, tell me, where are the villagers?
Are you blind? He literally looks down and you see all three villagers basically spilled and at this altar of a sacrifice.
Are they dead?
Well, you
They
didn't
are
show
very
any
dead,
icons,
yes.
so we didn't. Sure.
They are
Oh,
very, very dead.
so you killed villagers. Is that true?
Yes.
Why, pray tell, would you do such a silly thing? I'm gonna kind of walk down the stairs a little bit.
After getting up.
He says you'll find out soon enough, and he goes and basically vanishes before your eyes in like a flash of anything.
Well,
And
in that
shit.
in that make, tag, you're it. I'd like to run up and attempt to breathe fire on as many of these guys in one shot as I can.
cool. Read me the power.
Sure, Dragon's Breath. Like a dragon, you breathe fire, expending 8 energy, and can breathe a 15-foot by 10-foot wide radius at enemies rolling d20.
Yep. So roll me that d20.
Absolutely. Meeny, d20.
There are more popping up as we speak.
Oh,
Yeah. You guys didn't really give a
rude.
perception check. Like, there's a lot in here, dude.
6.
6. Okay. Would you like the good news or the bad news, Sam?
I would like the good news. I'm always
Okay, good
positive
news.
mind.
You're gonna kill this guy. This guy is like dead. He's I'm on fire. Dies immediately.
One down.
Bad
Who's
news.
next?
That's the only guy you killed. The others kind of just step back, and because you, like you said earlier, you haven't done that in a while. Although you thought you were joking, it's kind of the truth. So you know you're kind of a bit rusty, and these guys are gonna, you know. Yeah, they're just gonna be like, all right, cool. So we need to get rid of you, and this guy's gonna rush you, and this guy's gonna rush you. I need you to do 2 parry checks, please.
Absolutely. Let's see. One is going to be a natural 20 for 21. And the other will be a natural 1 for 2. I just went through both sides of the spectrum. We
Oh,
just said
boy.
the best, the worst.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, so you're gonna parry this guy, and yeah, he's just gonna be like, oh wait, what? And this guy, yeah, he's gonna stab you, dude. Now, do me a favor and check in your general. What's your armor?
Me am 5.
5. Cool, cool, cool. So let me just do this. Good news. Would you like to use that armor to not take any damage?
Sure. What's the
So, cool.
bad news
So-
of using that armor to not take any damage?
The bad news is once it's done, it doesn't recharge. You have to buy more. But there is no cap on what you can buy.
Wait a minute.
So basically,
Hold
if
on.
you got the money to buy armor, you can buy armor.
Wait a minute. So I'm gonna buy skin.
No, you can buy
Who do I have?
actual
To,
armor.
wait.
Well,
Who do I have to kill so that I can wear their skin? I would like to know this specifically.
wait. So basically, are you asking for dragon armor?
Well, it specifically says skin armor on there, so I would like to know
Oh,
which
does yours
kind
have
of
the skin
person
armor?
would I
Never
do
mind,
I need
never
to
mind,
murder?
Never mind. Yours does regenerate. You have
Lord.
skin armor. That's my
I'm sorry.
apologies.
I just
Cool.
wanted
I
to know
think
this.
Do me
where
a
I can get
favor.
dragon
Yeah,
armor.
what's up?
Do me a favor and just burn off one of those, because he didn't really get a very good damage out of that.
Gotcha. So
Yes.
I'm guessing
Anyone that
I
has skin armor, that does regenerate, so
Ah.
you don't actually have to buy more.
So what I'll do is I'll put out of 5 for now.
You can
Wait.
upgrade it later, but I'll go through that with anyone
Oh,
that
I was
has
gonna
skin
say,
armor.
can I then murder people and wear their skin for additional armor?
No, you cannot, sir, because
Ah.
that is morbidly terrifying, and I will not allow it.
Lame.
Cool,
Railroading GM.
cool. So
I will remember
basically,
that for your next session.
cool. So would anybody else like to
Yeah.
maybe help this
I
guy
would
out
like to
as
do
he's
something.
starting to
I'm
get
gonna
fucking
rush
surrounded?
forward and attack the 2 cultists that attacked my brother
Cool. What are you trying to attack them with?
with my claws.
Are you going for dual claws, or are you going to use a power?
Well, this is my question. If I use dual claws, can I only target one, or can I target
No, you can
both?
target 2 people. Dual claws
Whoa,
is 2
whoa,
attacks, so you can
before-
target 2 different people.
Before he does that, I want to play the Song of the Damned to weaken him a little bit, to debuff him.
Fuck's sake. Okay, go on. Do the roll for it.
What is it? Perception?
I do believe so. That was what you rolled last time, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
perception. 12.
So, basically, about half of these guys are going to get affected by this. So, about these three here and these two here. These guys are a bit out of reach. They haven't really moved up yet, so they haven't really heard it, and they're kind of still chanting a little bit.
Did I get any energy back since the spider fight?
Yes, sir. You were out of combat, so you do regain energy when you're out of combat. So that's my apologies. I didn't tell you that, guys. That. So my
How much
apologies.
did I regain?
You regain all of your energy when you're out of combat for a while.
All right, then we're good.
But yes, but these guys right here, these guys are all gonna get a debuff. So, yeah. But
Now,
like I said,
carry on,
these
you
guys
fucking-
here, they're a bit out of range of it, just a bit, because they're still chanting, they're still trying to do their ritual, whatever they're doing. But yes. Now,
Okay.
Dragnite, is it?
Dragonite.
Dragonite,
Dragonite.
yeah.
16
Ooh,
and
that is
18.
gonna do it with the debuffs. Yeah, this guy right here, this guy, he fucking dead. He's a cultist, man. He's in fucking robes. He's got nothing. He's dead, and he's dead. That leaves this guy. He's kind of a bit worried, but as that happens, these guys are gonna rush up and sort of start surrounding you a little bit.
I'm gonna breathe fire at them. Oh wait, I can't. My turn's over, isn't it?
If you
Or
still have
can
more
I?
energy, you could have another
I
go.
still have energy. I'm going to Dragon's Breath. Spend 8 energy. You can breathe fire at a 15 feet by 10 wide radius by
Yep,
rolling d20.
roll that d20. I'll tell you how much you
Okay.
killed.
Roll that
If that-
beautiful bean footage.
Aw,
10.
10.
So, this guy right here, he's gonna, same as before. I'm a fire! No! Dead. Burned to a crisp. Literally. Literal crisp. He's like falling into ashes as you breathe out. This guy's gonna get singed a little bit because he was close enough for it, but back away, and this guy's gonna dodge.
All right, my turn's over.
Cool. Who
Alright,
would
yeah.
like to act next?
I will go next. I would like to act next.
Cool.
Well, I'm not gonna move really, considering my spells.
That's fair. You don't have to move. What would you like to do,
I
my
will
friend?
be using Cosmic. I would like to use Cosmic Star on the
Yep, cool.
three right
Read us
here.
that
'Cause I did
ability,
measure-
buddy.
Stardust with a strange thing can hit a target radius of 15. Stardust, what a strange thing. Roll a d20 to conjure a star made of space dust, then launch it at a target after making a calculation check. Must beat a 6.
Yep. Roll that for us. The complex power that.
Come on, 6. Come on, 7. Let's go 7. God.
1.
Oh.
Woof.
I can still cast it again because it only costs 5 energy.
Yep, you can cast it again. You're gonna fire like a tiny, minuscule little star at like this guy, like right here,
Right,
and
that
he's gonna
guy
just
that
sort
we
of
can't see.
step
Oh
to
my
the
God.
side of it, not knowing what it is, thinking that it's a piece of dust or something. Because at the minute, that's all it kind of looks like. We go, yeah, sure. If you've got the energy, go again. An 8. An 8
8.
will do, especially with the debuff.
Okay, and I
You-
am
Yeah, go on.
gonna try and get these 3 right here.
Yep. So, Renee, they're not really debuffed. So, let me to check them out. Let's go. Let's see. Targeting the free. Cool. So you fire this greater, more potent stardust shards at these three. Am I correct?
Yes.
Lovely. So this guy's gonna see that coming, and he's gonna step to the side. But these guys, they don't have that kind of. Well, they're kind of looking at it, going, "What the heck is that?" And before they know, they're gonna get whaled with it, and they are now currently bleeding. Anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see.
Is that a yes? Maybe?
Now,
One
Sam,
second, I'm trying to decide.
don't rush
Well,
people. That's
Man,
my job.
See, listen, I thought his audio wasn't working. I was like, crap. Oh no, another audio problem.
I'm hearing stuff that can only be
Yeah, I'm done.
described as flying saucer stuff, but other than that, the audio is fine. What was that? Victor?
Yes, I'm done.
You're done? Okay, cool. Who would like to act next? Two people left. We got the Archangel and we got the Padmaliman.
Ross Scott already went.
Oh, yeah,
He
true.
did.
And
All right.
Archangel. What would you like to do?
All right. I will. I think I'm just gonna run up to this guy and do an attack. Do a sword
Very good,
attack.
sir. How would you like to attack this fool?
Firm but kindly.
Firm but kindly. Cool. I'm gonna need more detail than that. What are you using to
What?
attack this guy?
Oh, what
Dylan,
you're using?
my sword.
Ah, you're using your sword? Alright, cool. Roll me your sword attack. 8. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of the guys that is debuffed, so let me check that out.
I think that's the last guy that debuffs. I'm not sure.
Damn! Okay, you literally... Yeah, this guy's debuffed, and he's just like, he's kind of baffled that he's looking at an Archangel and not really paying attention, and you kind of just stab him through the heart, and he dies immediately. Anything else you're looking to do?
Nope, that's good.
Cool. And with that, at the start of the round, replenish your energy, guys, and it is, I do believe, Roast's turn.
Okay,
Again.
So
How
we
much energy
said
you get back?
10 plus your
Uh,
initiative. It looks like.
there you go.
So 11 on my end. So that's definitely. gonna be
Everyone
the
gets
max
it
end.
now.
Yes? Yep.
Cool. So, in that case, I'm just gonna run over here. Oh, these little ducks in a row. And I would like to breathe fire.
Cool. Roll it for me.
So I burn 8.
Earn your energy and roll me that check.
All right, and then D20, right?
Do you believe so? That's what it says.
D20. Nope, that's not it. D1. Yeah. Oh wait, that's slightly higher, I think. No, it's not. 6.
No, it's not. That is 6.
The exact
Yeah, these
same
guys aren't
thing.
going to be fooled by what you were doing, and they're gonna sort of like dodge out of the way of this. And this one's gonna catch a little bit of it, but not enough to really do much to him. He kind of burn his robe a little bit, and his arms and a bit of his chest to show. He's like, "Bro, that's my robe." What
You
the
don't
hell?
Need it anymore?
Anything else you're looking to do?
No, that will be it.
Cool. That will take us to this guy who's gonna rush you immediately, seeing that you're trying to breathe fire on all of his allies, and he's gonna attempt to stab you. I'm gonna need you to give me a parry check, my guy.
Da. 7.
7.
What is with these
Okay.
6s? That's like my third 6.
Okay. So would you like to do some of your skin armor? How much of that you got left?
I still got what? 5, 4.
Four?
Yeah, sure. I'll
Like,
burn armor.
Cool. So you're gonna burn that and take 2 additional stabbing injuries.
So I want to make sure I have this right. I burn my armor down to 3. Is that how this is working?
No. Basically, you negate how much damage. So basically, he got a damage total of 6 off that one.
Okay.
So you won't burn the remaining 4 of that.
Okay. And then I burn off another. You said 2, right?
2 off your grit.
Okay. Gotcha.
Cool. And seeing his opportunity, this guy's gonna bum rush you as well.
I'm
And
gonna
he's gonna give you another parry check, my guy.
All right.
Yes, Bard Marley, what would you like?
I'm gonna play my song again, baby. My song of the
6.
day.
Oh, Sam, you're not looking good with these rolls, man.
Telling you, listen. I got 3 6s and a 5. I am really rolling
targeting-
low.
You're gonna take another
targeting you guys
4
everywhere,
to your grit.
Another 4. Gotcha.
all the other far side of the screen.
1, 2, 3. Bard Marley, what would you like to do again? Was it you're playing your song of
Song
What
of
is
the
it?
Damned. Debuffing
Song of
the
the
crap.
Damned? Who are you targeting with that? Just everyone in the room?
Guys, everybody, these guys at the end over here.
The ones by Roast, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Cool. Play your tune. Give me your burn your energy and do the check.
All right. Let me see here. Let me get my perception out. And 20.
Nice. Right. These guys here plus this guy over here in the corner, they're all going to get debuffed. They all feeling a bit damned and they're kind of like, what just?
Damn.
And they're gonna get some heavy debuffs. Okay.
You man, take the music right to your ears.
Anything else you're looking to do, Bard Marley, my brother?
That's it right now.
Okay, dokie. Who would be liking to go next?
I'll go next.
Absolutely, Victor. What would you like to do, sir?
Alrighty. Do I get energy back on this turn?
Yes, you do.
10 energy. Or I don't know what yours is.
10 energy plus
Alrighty,
whatever
I'm
your
gonna
initiative is, I
use-
think it is.
Where's the initiative?
I'm gonna use Intensify.
Ooh, do read me that. I think that was one of my, very likable abilities I gave you.
Yes. You can defy gravity by expending 11 energy. You can defy gravity in one of 3 ways. Throw a target across 10 feet. Hold a target in place. Intensify gravity to bring a target to their knees or prone. Roll a d20 based on this roll. Determine what you can do. If target is pinned or pulled down to the ground, they must exceed a strength check of 9 and above to break free. Roll lower than 9 and they will remain down for 1 more turn. Which I'm going to do one of these 2 that are currently fighting Roast. Since it since it says 1, I'm going to go for the one on the right.
One on the right.
So-
Cool. So that was the second guy that rushed him. I'm going to assume that you mean this guy on our right here.
Yes.
Lovely. Do me that check and burn off that energy.
That would be
Horrible.
3.
Oh dear.
Luckily,
Right.
they got debuffs.
They do have debuffs, but based on that roll,
And they
let
do
me
need
do
to
the-
survive a 9 check.
Yes, that is correct, Amundo. Let me see what they get. They are not going to clear that. Okay, they're both in quite close proximity. This guy's not really effective because you were kind of targeting that guy on the right, but he's kind of stuck in place and he doesn't know what's going on. He's like, I don't want to alarm nobody, but I can't move. What's going on? Anything else you're looking to do?
I'm going to go ahead and do another Cosmic Star.
Oh, who are we targeting?
So, burn 5. I'm going to target the 2
By rope?
with
By roast? Yep.
without. Yeah.
Cool. Burn off that energy and give me a check.
Alrighty. So right about this radius. See if I
Cool,
can get
cool,
these
cool.
two, and let's see. Come on. Fuck yes.
14,
14.
lovely. Let me see how they do. Because they got debuffs.
One of them's prone, ain't they?
One of them is pinned in place, but they didn't make the check. Oh, well, one of them didn't make the check. Let me do. Yeah, neither one of them made that check, and they are going to get blasted. And this first guy, he's going to take the big brunt of it, and he's dead. He's 100% dead. Like, he took the full brunt of that star, dude. Like, let's be honest, it's cosmic dust and stardust. Like, you ain't surviving that. Not me, a cultist.
I got a
This guy.
meteor.
Oh, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Hey, man, if you want a meteor spell, hit me up after the session. We'll talk about it. This guy is going to be
I know, I
railed
like the
with
way
the
it's worded,
shrapnel
so
from
that's
the
good.
other guy and is going to be fiercely bleeding out. He's still standing and still stuck in spot. Let me see if he can break free of that. He cannot, so he's still stuck. Anything else you're looking to do? It was quiet. Almost too quiet.
You know what that means?
Thank you. It was awfully quiet, and then all you hear is... as Bard Marley smokes up his another joint. Burn off that other joint, my friend. In
Ross,
your items.
went out to stop by the store.
He's going through it like candy.
Like candy.
Victor, is there anything else you would like to do? Or is that the end of your turn?
No.
Nah? Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
that's the end of my turn.
Who would like to go next? Between Drag Knight and I think the Archangel has another go. I think.
Don't run it once.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, Francis, if you don't want to go, I'll go.
I didn't realize I was muted. I'm sorry.
No, snap. Okay. Well, you've already rolled. Is that claw? Is that just a single claw? I'm guessing.
Yes, it's a single claw.
Cool. Burn off that energy, and this guy is he's heavily debuffed. He's bleeding out, so he's got an even bigger debuff, and he's gonna. You are gonna shove your claws right through his freaking chest and break, ironically, all the bones in his ribcage while doing so, and he is dead.
Alrighty. Okay. So what was that?
Anything
Okay.
else?
So, now to run up to where Roast is and surround the other guy, how much energy is that? Is that another 3?
In
for
this movement is not. You don't have to do anything for movement. You can just move.
Oh, okay. Oh, and I'm gonna go up there and whack this guy. I'm gonna try.
Cool. So you're going to here, am I correct? And taking out this final guy, who is
Yes.
profusely bleeding out. That's gonna do it. Let's be honest. He's stuck. He can't move. He's bleeding out, and he just looks at you with, "Oh God, oh no!" As you ironically rip his chest open with both your dual claws, and he is going to literally just kind of slosh on the ground, dead.
Wait, so
Okay,
these
that's
two
my turn.
guys aren't dead or are dead?
They've been hit. They're bleeding.
Injured. Okay, and what about this
Yeah,
guy
they're
down here?
injured. Nothing has happened to him. He's had his clothes like singed, but that's about it. Maybe a couple hairs off him, but other than that, no.
Debuffed.
All right.
He didn't get debuffed. He was out debuff range.
I don't know. At 22. At 20 was
Or is it? No, sorry, my apologies. These guys up top, held up. Bleh. These two are out of range, but this guy, yeah, he's debuffed still. But he moved before he was debuffed and got attacked before he was debuffed. But yes, he is debuffed. Anything else you're looking to do, Drag Knight?
No, that's my turn.
Lovely. And we are back to the Archangel, as he is the last one to actually do something.
Okay.
That would be
Why do you say it like
Francis.
that? Why are you derogatory?
I don't know,
Just
man.
waiting my
It's
turn.
my first time. I'm
Racist.
sorry.
Okay.
My first time.
am
Forgive me.
going to
I
come
mean
up
no
to
harm.
This guy.
Uh-huh. You quite quickly fly over to him. What are you looking to do?
I'm going to make an attack.
Burn your energy and make the attack.
Ten.
10. With the debuff, you are going to, let's see, there's a debuff. Oh, it's not off. Yeah, this guy's dead. You, ironically, fly over to him as quick as speed as you ever have and literally pierce his heart with. I'm guessing you attacked him with your sword?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you put that sword right through his heart. He's immediately dead.
Oh, I love it.
Anything else you're looking to do, Zerial?
Is Rose? Did Rose take damage? Is he hurt?
He has taken damage. How much damage have you taken, Roast?
To his armor.
No, he's
Yeah, he
actually
has a
taken
lot
some
of
actual damage now. His armor has actually run out.
Oh, wait,
Roast.
wait. I'm sorry. Go again?
How much damage have you taken?
A lot, sees.
A latsies. A latsies. Well,
yeah,
that
a-
doesn't
a
sound good.
latsies.
He has taken a lot of damage.
A lot, sees.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it's too close to the German no word. I'm not gonna say that anymore.
There's
A lot,
German
sees?
no-no word?
What?
Yes, a Latsies, Nazis.
Oh,
Oh,
no, no.
word.
Nazis.
Yep, a Latsies, Nazis. It's too
Kanye
close for me. It's too
West.
close.
let
But
me
yes,
come over
he has
here,
taken a fair bit of damage, a dabblage, as I would say.
and I want to hit Roast with a healing arrow.
A healing arrow. Read me
Oh,
what that
well,
does.
you know what? I have not enough energy. Sorry, Roast.
Sorry, Roast.
I
All
guess
right,
I
I'll end
got
my turn.
roasted.
You even have healing arrows?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in there because I don't
Okay.
see it in there. But
You get shot with an arrow and it heals you.
He's like Cupid, but for healers.
we'll talk about it at a later date. For now, you are out of turn. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Back of the round, Roast. What would you like to do? Everybody replenish your energy for whatever it is.
So I'm just gonna run up to the two of these guys.
That is not your character. Put that character back.
Shit, wrong person. We all look alike.
You had one job, Sam.
Oh my god, the most racist game here. I keep telling y'all.
Are you saying all Dragonites look alike, you racist? Oh!
I'm allowed to be racist
You
on my
ever
own
heard the
kind.
part they call the cat
No,
black?
it's still racism.
Yes, but it's our racism. Like our
It's like me
word.
saying I can't be racist to a white person even though I'm white.
Sounds like you're missing out on the fun. So I'm gonna
Apparently.
run up to these
What would
guys.
you like to do?
If you can't do it the first time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and stab the guy over here with my rapier.
Cool, cool, cool. Roll, spend that energy and roll me the attack
Let's see.
with your rapier.
Nat
Yeah, he
20
dead.
plus
He
1.
dead. He very dead. Like, he dead.
So-
Right through the heart.
As I pull out this rapier, I'm gonna splash the blood on the last guy. So here's the
You-
deal, fine fellow.
Yep.
You can die painfully, or maybe you can answer a few questions. What would you like to do?
This guy screams out, I give my name for the cause, and basically Sudoku's himself.
What do you mean,
Refusing to
Sudoku?
give you...
Oh,
He
Sudoku.
basically
He needs
stabs himself.
seppuku.
Sabuku.
Sabuku, that was it, thank you!
Sapwako. Oh.
Yep.
Harry Carl.
He
You know,
alt F4s himself
Self-sacrifice.
as not to give you any information whatsoever.
Oh.
Harry Carl himself.
So, I'm gonna look at him and be like, that just saved me the trouble.
You are now all out of combat. Is there anything you would like to do in this room while you're in here?
How many people are we supposed to be rescuing?
3. They are all dead.
4, but
I'm
I see 3.
Was it 4?
No, they're
Then
all
there
dead.
is one still missing then.
The one dude disappeared.
Can I investigate to see if there's a 4th body somewhere?
Roll me investigation.
Do that.
While he's doing that,
Actually, you know what?
I got
No.
4.
You know what? I'm actually going to give this one to you. You look around, you don't see a 4th body. You see a little bit of rubble over here and everything, and what seems to be like a little bit of a hatch, like sort of underneath all the rubble.
not a hutch.
Not a hutch, a hatch. Big
I'm
wooden
getting
door in
sick
the
of
floor.
these hatches.
They definitely made a bad call on the art history of this building.
Anybody want to take a hit of this dragon mane? Draws Cloud while she's still going.
You know, is
I'll
anyone
take some.
curious of why they call it dragon?
He passes you the dragon mane, and you smoke that stuff, and you're like, God damn, that's good.
Such a strange thing.
Draws Cloud, man. Only the best.
I've never seen a dragon with a mane.
No, neither
That is
have
why it's
I.
called dragon's mane, my friend.
That's
And I haven't
so-
seen a more racist dragon either. But yeah, I'm still hanging out with you.
To be fair, you're being paid. This does not count as hanging out.
Anyway, you see rubble, you see
Yeah, whatever you
rubble
wanna
on top
say,
of a
so you can
hatch. What
sleep.
would you like to do?
Well, with everyone else dead, I guess we could just go over there and open sesame.
Correct.
Let's
Who would
see
like to go
what this
over that?
rabbit hole leads to.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Absolutely. Listen, I've been opening the
Cool,
hatches
cool,
all day. That's the
Cool,
only thing
cool,
I don't have to
cool, cool.
roll a 6 for.
Go hot
Cool, cool, cool.
static.
Shit, that's the wrong button. So you wander over here, you start moving rubble, and the hatch becomes more visible, and you kind of
Hey,
see something
brother,
moving
bef-
down there. Like the hatch is obviously a little bit shredded because rubble's been on it. Like it's just not in one piece. But you kind of see something moving down there. You don't know what it is,
Hey.
but you see something.
Brother, before you go down there, remember you've got some elixirs.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. You already
Well,
hurt, man.
That is a fair point.
know.
Alright. I'm gonna pop one of my elixirs. I got like 6 of them sitting around here.
Cool, cool, cool. Knock one of them off your thing, and you can certainly do that. Restore all your grit.
Understood.
Because you didn't take any to your life force, did you?
I did not.
Yep, so restore all your grit.
Well, that actually hits the spot. We might have to go back to that merchant, despite his shortcomings. Knock, knock. Who's down there?
You don't hear an answer, you just hear, like, sort of moving, sort of... Kind of like something's tied up down there or something like that. Like, you just hear something, like, scrounging around.
Oh, let's try this again. Shout, even if it's a muffled one. Otherwise, I will, no pun intended, roast your ass.
You hear this...
Now that's what I call a plan. I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing up.
You see one tied up civilian.
Okay, at least we're not going home empty-handed.
Well,
Bomber Cloud.
depends on who you are. I guess I'll bring this one back. Come down. I'll pull this person up.
Cool. They are still
All right, can we
bound
take
and
what?
gagged.
Can we take whatever's gagging them out of their mouth?
You can indeed do so.
Oh, you all right? You good, man? You good?
Oh, thank goodness.
Let's leave them bound
The
just before we
king's
make sure
bard.
who this is.
And other people. Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Oh, you know the king's bard. That's very nice. of
Everyone
you.
knows the king's
There's
bard.
a freaking
The king's
angel
bard.
over here, but you know the king's bard. Can we just gag this one back up?
I didn't know angels were a thing. This is the first thing.
Oh, lordy.
I mean, to be fair, they have been trapped for a while, so they wouldn't know us.
That's very true. In this universe, the archangels have not been around for millennia. Very, very long millennias.
You're not dying. He is with our crew.
Oh, thank goodness. Can we go back home? I'm dreadfully scared of this
Depends.
place.
I do need some questions answered first. And sadly,
Agreed.
useful people here are, well, not useful anymore. Do you know?
Bumbleclaw,
Yeah,
what's in the
sure.
dragon's mane? Get
I
this
mean,
monster
I
out of
can
here.
answer any questions if I know the answers.
Of course, good enough for me. Do you know if there are any other rooms down here?
I didn't really see too much. I think there might be like a separate room over to the right when they would bring me in. I couldn't see in there, but like, yeah, just over to the right over here. Sort of points over here.
Interesting. Now, would you mind if we put you back in the hole?
What? Why?
Because if
Yeah, let's
something...
not do that right now.
Let's be fair, boys. We don't have a great track record. We have 1 for 3. And if we leave this person out with us, what's the chances that they won't be coming back in one piece?
I mean,
Well,
I
why don't
mean,
we put her in
makes
the hallway then, so that way she's not in the hole?
Oh, in the hallway, by herself. That's a wiser decision?
I mean,
I mean,
it's
to be
fine
fair,
as long
she's
as you
still
guys
tied
don't
up.
take too long. I mean, I can understand. I
We-
mean, there might be. I don't know what's
Don't you
still
worry,
around.
little one. We'll have you all patched up and out of here in a jiffy. Or we'll be dead. And I've already put her back down here when I said that last piece.
Yeah.
Closing the hatch. Now, don't
Cool.
move. As I kind of cover her back up with a little bit of rubble.
They just sort of.
Yeah,
wait
let's
there.
not forget her, just to be sure.
It's
What would you
alright.
like to do
Alrighty.
now that you know of this
Let's
secret
check
room,
that-
or that isn't really that secret? Let's be honest, none of you really looked or did a scan of the room. So,
Yeah, we didn't exactly have the time. We were a little busy.
I mean, you could have looked around after the fight because, like, this hallway isn't exactly hidden. You kind of just look and you kind of like, seriously, no one like noticed this. Kind of
Can I do
out
an
there. It's kind of
investigation
like.
to check?
Hmm?
Can I do an investigation check, see if I can find any like books or anything usable for information?
I'm just give this one to you. You see heaps of books around. Some of them are kind of singed and everything. You see like holy Bibles, sort of like ripped pages everywhere, and you kind of see like this.
Do I
one
see any
red book.
Necronomicons?
Ooh. Let me see. I'm give me 1 second.
Let me make
see
an
how you-
investigation check just to make it easier on you.
Yeah. I'll pair it with the roll I just did. Go on. I'll give you a +5 to it.
Ooh.
You actually find
25.
you are like sort of wandering around the room and everywhere, and you sort of go over to this sort of section, and you find one full intact Necrocomicon. I can't say it.
Necrocomicon. Oh, you
Necronomicon.
found the comic book section.
Oh my fucking god! You find the book that you
I
were
look
looking
at him
for.
sharply and say, "This is no fucking comic book.
Well, that's
No
just
one
disappointing.
opens this book. No one reads from this book, and no one but me touches this book. Understand?"
Wait, now I'm curious. What does it do?
Bumbleclaw, put it in your pocket then.
Wait,
This is
so
a-
it's porn?
It's probably porn.
This
yeah,
is
it's most
much
likely
worse
porn.
than anything we could see.
Porn.
If anyone reads from this book, we are all
BDSM porn.
fucked.
Human porn.
Do me a memorization check, real quick for me, Victor.
I may not know a lot about dark stuff, but I know that the 8.
You know it's a really bad book. You
I know it's a
need
really
to do a lot
bad
more
book that
research
we
on
do
it,
not
but
wanna
you know it's a
read.
really bad book. You know it should not be read.
It
Yeah.
should not be read. It should not be anything in it should never be uttered aloud.
Probably
do not,
father-daughter stuff.
do not doubt me on this.
So are you looking to take this book then?
Oh yeah, I'm not leaving this thing behind.
Oh, it's definitely
Cool.
It's definitely
In that
stepdad
case,
stuff.
I'm gonna need you to just put it into one of your inventory slots in your items. There you go. Good man. Anything else that anyone wants to do while they're still in this room and not looking at the very obvious hallway?
Would anyone else like to look for human porn, or are we all good to continue down the hallway?
I'm gonna check out the dead townspeople just to see if they have any like identifying features or items on them. Like, you know, somebody might have a special necklace that identifies them, or somebody might have like a I don't know, identification card. I don't know if you have that in this universe, but
Someone has a credit card or some money.
I mean, you basically they've got like
Yeah, identification rock.
yeah. There's none of that in this universe. Let's be real. Let's be real.
It's
You
all right,
just know
brother.
that the king knows who was kidnapped because the king kind of has a roster of all the people. So
identifying
Basically-
tattoos,
I mean, one of them might have a tattoo or two.
facial scarification.
Brother,
Roll me a
brother.
d6.
We'll take them back with us. Let's be honest. I'm gonna kind of whisper to them. They all kind of look alike anyway. It's fine.
Bruh.
Bomba clock.
Y'all look alike to me.
6.
6.
Why are you all
Yeah,
listening to my
you can see
whispering?
that some of them have tattoos and everything and all that. They kind of look distinct to you,
Okay.
and not your racist brother over here.
It's fine. We'll bring all of them back, regardless of whether they've made it or not. They need proper burials, regardless. But for
Anything
now,
else anybody wants to do
we
in
must
this room?
leave them here. There's still a problem to be dealt with.
Oh, let's loot these cultists before we leave.
Do we
Certainly,
really-
certainly, you can loot the corpses.
Are we certain we have the time for it?
I mean, we still gotta check out that secret hallway, so I think we should get everything done before we get in there, but
we know
whichever.
we know this mage man escaped. How far do we want to let him go?
Yes, but you fail to realize not everyone can teleport. So we got some time, and we still gotta get back to the king, cause we got some serious, heavy shit to tell him.
What, people are dead? I thought we were pretty clear on that one.
No, that they had a Necronomicon,
Oh. Yes,
and if he left that means they have more than one.
multiple books of porn? That's impressive. I mean, I didn't know you all needed that
I don't
much.
know much about it, but I know this is demon level shit.
Demon
like
porn?
summons
Good
demons.
grief, this is just getting absurd.
No, not demon porn. You use these to summon eldritch creatures from beyond our plane.
Well, that doesn't sound like very good porn at all. You all are terrible at writing this porn stuff.
I mean, depends on which one you summon, because I hear the black goat is kind of a slut.
Oh, someone's got something interesting.
Okay, so you loot these bodies, you find maybe a little bit of silver on them, and they don't really have much because, let's be honest, they're cultists. They're in their lair. They don't really have much. They kind of just have knives and, like I said, a little bit of silver. You find about, let me see. You found about, like, roughly about, like, 10 silver in total of all the corpses.
So, do they have any knives that I can
Silver.
use as a throwable weapon? You know, keep some distance just in case I have to catch someone that is a little too far off.
Roll me a d6.
D6, yes sir. Let's see. D6.
D6.
I got a 3.
You find about 3 throwable knives upon all these corpses.
Alrighty. Well,
You can certainly take them, put them into your item.
if you all don't
slot.
mind, I think I'll take these 3.
How do we want to disperse the silver? Because it was pretty even.
It's fine.
Even amongst
Just take
even
the
amongst
silver.
us providing.
That's the last of our concerns for now.
I mean, I didn't do much, but
Bro, you want no silver? I take yours.
Look, this is not
I mean,
the
I killed a
time.
few, so I just don't want to take all of it.
Gentlemen, are we going to deal with this problem, or shall we stand here and divvy up coin? Do it later.
Okay, we'll do it later.
Then let's
But let's
move.
check out this last. Let's check out this last hallway real quick, then let's book it.
Cool. Are we all looking to move down this last hallway?
Agreed.
Very well.
Yes.
You make your way to the entrance. Do me a favor, Zarafel. Roll me a memorization.
I thought it was Zeriel.
No, Zarazel.
Zerazel? I thought it was Zeriel.
Zarazel.
Z-
There's like 2 Z's in there, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Double
it's 2 Z's,
Z's?
Zerazel.
You're just being
Zarazel,
ridiculous at
see?
this point.
How dare you question the keeper?
Good God, this is exhaustive.
I'll give you a debuff.
That's it.
An 8.
Your name is Z.
Stop questioning God.
Exactly. Damn right. Thank you, Victor. You're gonna get a buff on your next roll.
Aha.
Thank you.
An 8.
What am I rolling here?
No, you're not rolling anything.
Thank you.
Zeracel was rolling. Right, cool. Nate, you have a faint idea. You kind of, sort of know this. It looks very familiar. You just can't put your finger on it right now.
What is that?
Eldritch being from beyond our plane.
Another one?
Very bad juju.
You see basically an altar that looks like a demon altar, basically. It's covered in, like, vines and very black magic looking stuff.
I
Creepy.
swear. Every time I turn around, one of you magic clowns is doing something stupid. No offense.
This wasn't us.
Well, I said no offense.
And fuck you.
I did say no offense. Your fault for getting offended.
But yeah, you basically only see the altar. That's all that's down here.
Is there anything
Can
on
I make
the
a
altar?
member's
Memorization? Yeah, sure. What are you trying to remember?
yeah,
You trying
memorization
to
to see if
remember
I can
anything about
tell
this?
what kind of if I've read anything about a
A 17. Well,
17.
I didn't even need to give you a buff for that one. You are very accomplished in the arcane arts of which you have strived for your whole career as a mage of Norse mythology, let's say. You recognize this altar to be a very heavy-duty demon summoning altar. Something that hasn't been around for about 2 millennia, maybe 3. But you know it to be something of very high density black forbidden magic.
We need to destroy this altar as soon as we can.
Wait.
Can I burn it? Can I burn it?
You can certainly try.
Wait, hold on a minute. Before we start lighting things ablaze, this seems shocking coming from me, but are we sure that's a good idea?
This is a demon summoning altar. If it is left alone and more cultists come and more people are sacrificed, demons will start to pour out.
Is burning it going to do the trick?
I have no idea. Would I, since I know about this altar, would I know an efficient way to destroy it, or do I just know about it?
Yeah, I would say you would know how to destroy it with that roll, yeah.
What would be the best way to destroy an altar like this?
Probably brimstone and like a massive amount of magical outpour. Probably something from
I
your
say-
cosmic beam would probably do the trick.
Alrighty, I say let me try something first, then we burn it. I'll go ahead and try to use my galactic beam.
Yep, cool. I won't even charge you energy for it. Just do the roll for it.
Are they a calculation in D20? So let's see, expend 6.
The cock
Roll a
crows for
calculation
that
and
roll.
Do
You don't need to
alrighty,
roll the
sorry, just quick
calculation. The
question.
calculation's only for when you're in battle
Just-
and targeting someone. You just
Okay.
roll the d20.
I just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm. That's my bad. I should have clicked onto that quicker. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, just roll me a d20.
Okay,
So-
I got an 8.
Because you're not really in battle and you're not really targeting anything, you're kind of just looking to blast it. I'm going to say that you blast a hole through basically this whole section of it and kind of destroy the main altar bit, which you're kind of concerned about. And the rest of it is sort of like it's sort of starting to glow in like an ominous red vine looking thing. All this is starting to glow red.
Oh,
Kill it with fire now. We need to leave before they figure out what we just did.
well, you heard him, brother.
Let's do it, brother.
Before you do your roll,
Right.
I should also mention that as being Dragonite brothers, you have a special ability. I haven't put it into your thing because I haven't had time, but you can do something called dual fire breath, where basically you fire into. Basically, you both fire it at Ing, and it comes into a concentrated beam of fire.
Well then, cross the
I'll just,
streams, brother.
basically, both of you roll me d20s.
Okay.
That sounds awesome. That sounds fucking awesome.
Sibling
I just wait till
rivalry
you use it
isn't
in battle.
necessary here. 17.
Woo!
17, lovely.
You just Kamehameha a
Oh,
flamethrower.
11, that will do
11.
because you're not in combat, you're not targeting anything, you're literally just here to literally light things afire. You literally light everything here. It is all starting to burn. And
Okay,
smoke
let's
is starting
book
to
it
fill
now.
the room. And you guys are literally burning everything to the crisp.
Good time to bounce. Let's go grab that chicken.
Let's book
make
it.
tracks.
Cool, cool. You go back into the other thing. You start seeing fire, like, and smoke start filling the room here and here. Sort
Guess
of
we made our
everywhere.
own sacrifice. I'm gonna go ahead and dig this lady
Yeah.
out,
Let's
who I'm pretty sure is a lady. I'll dig the civilian out and
come
pull
on,
him
Roast.
out. All right, little lady, up and up. I'll just go ahead and bring her up here with us.
You go
As you
out
guys
first with the
start-
with the.
Yeah, you guys start to make your way for the door as flame and brimstone start literally filling the goddamn room.
Oh,
And
and it's
I-
all gone now. Good thing,
Yeah,
too.
the altar, everything is starting to burn to the ground, and you hear some sort of like cracking as all this stuff is starting to fall. Like some of the scaffolding is starting to fall, and the pillars are starting to fall. As your fire's collective luck is burning through quite literally everything.
Turning stone to molten rock.
Pretty much, yeah. Turning pretty much everything into ash. So I'm guessing you guys want to exit out the whole thing. I'm
too
guessing.
sweet.
Yes.
Lovely,
the
lovely,
double.
lovely. So you make it back to the shack with this person and everything. Flames slowly following you behind, and all this smoke coming out from the hatch that you guys are exiting out of. And what are we looking to do? Are we looking to go back to the kingdom?
Well, I'm hoping
what's
to
your
get
go?
out of this pit. All I see is the
Oh,
pit.
you're already out of the pit.
I
You're
agree.
very much out of the pit. You're like standing on the outside and looking at quite literal flames engulfing the cabin.
Oh, okay,
all the
right. So
structure.
we're actually on a different screen than you are then.
Oops. There you go.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Okay, good.
Is this thing burning down
I
too?
say we head back to the kingdom because there's some heavy shit that needs to be unloaded.
Yeah, let's do it.
Are we doing that right now? Well, how late is it right now?
With all that's going on, it is probably about midnight right about now.
I'm not sure this is the best time to head directly back. We're going in the middle of the night. That seems like asking for
I
trouble.
mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, I wouldn't say stay by this creepy-ass house, but maybe somewhere
Oh,
in
fuck
between.
that. We need to get as far away from that demon-infused fuck house as we can.
Agreed, but still, should we really walk back in the middle of the night? Someone make a plan. If that's the plan we're taking, then I'll go with it.
You start hearing literally the cabin fall to the ground because it is just burnt to a crisp, and you just see this.
But we're gonna start
Okay.
walking back from this area anyway. We don't want to be directly near the cabin, as it is.
So
Yeah,
you
because there's
looking to go
probably a
back into the
whole
dark
lot
forest?
of underground area that's gonna collapse soon.
You know
Yeah,
what?
let's go through the dark forest. Fuck
I
it.
would-
We already destroyed a
Oh my
flight to
God,
hell.
my
We
God,
don't
is
really have much other choice.
I
than
would
to
like to
run.
make a perception check, see if I can see a location that might be between here and there as we're heading back. See if we can find a spot to kind of camp out for the evening.
Roll me a perception check.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure my perception's 0.
No roll. No low. No low.
Oh, please. All my 6s apparently burned out over my combat. Ah! Yeah, almost ended up with a 1. 15.
15. That's good. That is a good roll.
That is good.
The best
You
roll
sort
I've
of
had all
see
goddamn day.
something off into the right-hand corner of the dark forest, like over here, very much away from the cabin, where you can set up camp if you choose to.
So, my thinking is, if we set up camp, maybe over there, we might be able to give it a little wait, and in the morning we can head right on home. What do you all think?
That sounds like a good plan. That's better than what I had.
So,
Well, what did you have?
Run our asses back to the kingdom before demons start chasing after us.
Oh, lordy, yes, I think my plan might be a little bit more sound.
cool. So, as that concurs, you guys move over to this, like, far edge of the dark forest. You're not in the dark forest, you're sort of outside of it, but you're all, like, on the edge of it, really. Very far away from the cabin. You're literally, like, about... You're probably about, like, 70 feet away from the cabin now. Which you can no longer see because it is, ironically, rubble at this point.
So, boys, what's our plan here? Wait a minute, do angels sleep?
I say we get a fire started, so in case something tries to come up on us, we'll at least have something.
Maybe.
Cool.
Zarazel,
What's up?
do you sleep?
I can help with that.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
angels sleep?
Of course we do, Dragon. Every being needs to rest.
Well, that's troubling.
Yeah, but ain't y'all like pure energy?
There is but one infinite. Victor.
Well, then, in that case...
I know you
No, I
have
mean-
explored many of the mysteries of the cosmic.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to create a cosmic star without understanding how space works.
Victor, roll
I
me a
saw that.
memorization. "21.
21.
As being in the mystic arts and of all things magic, you know of archangels from what you've heard are made of a thing called galactic energy. And in the galactic realm from where they come from when they're in, let's say, the Lord's presence in their realm, you are right, they do not need to sleep, but as he is on Earth right now, sent down from the galactic realm, he is also plagued with needing to sleep, and you know this to be true from the research that you have researched in your home. Where you
Of
have
research.
books upon
Fair enough.
books!
I'm a nerd. I can respect that.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that nerd stuff might come in handy one time. You never know.
Then in
It
that
came in
case-
handy earlier, didn't it?
Yeah, damn straight. You found a Necronomicon. Necronomicon?
Necronomicon. Nope,
Necronomicon
that's
and
staying.
destroy the
Necronomicon.
We're
There you
keeping
go.
that.
was it.
Necronomicon.
Necronomicon, yes.
This Wednesday.
A necro book.
Necronomicon.
Mm-hmm.
Negro Comic Con.
All
Cool.
your
So, are
undead
we building a
fantasies come
fire?
to
What's
life.
the go? Who's sleeping? Who's not?
I,
Nose goes.
I'll be honest. I'll take first watch.
Cool. Roast is taking first go.
What's this Song of Sleep?
That is, well, you should be able to read it. It should be
I
straightforward.
should read it. It says, conditions must be out of combat. The slept can be woken up by an ally. Sing a soothing tune to send people to sleep. While sneaking around, if you come, enemies will. While sneaking around, if you come, enemies, you can attempt to put them to sleep with a calming song by rolling a persuasion. Can target 4 people on succession. Put all 4 out for the count and will not wake up even if you're next to them. Is this in English?
Sorry,
now
I'm
we
illiterate
finally
as hell.
remembered it, huh?
I'm
now
illiterate
we
as
thought
hell.
about that.
Basically, so I'll explain it to you. So basically, that is to use on enemies, and if you want to sneak past somebody, so say there's a patrol of 4 people or something like that, and you want to get rid of them, you can basically make them go to sleep if you're not in the combat stage. And they will, quite literally, if basically you get the roll, they will fall asleep and they cannot be woken up if you sneak past them, basically.
Do you all in Europe have a spell check?
Yes, but we don't have an illiterate check, which is what I have. So sorry, I don't speak English.
You guys
Speak
make
British.
You
it.
just speak
as Sam would
English. You
say.
just speak British
I'm not-
English.
Yeah,
I
there
know.
we go.
I normally speak Ebonics, and then
I will get Sam to spell check and freaking fact check everything, and I
Sam
will
will
explain
think
it to him
about
because
it.
he can
will-
write better than I can. I
He will
cannot
look
write
into
for
this.
shit.
He will look into
Yes.
this. Sam will see what he can do. Now, if I'm taking first watch, who's taking the next one? Wait, how many watches do we need to actually make this?
Well, you're at the middle of the night, so I'd say 2. 2 or 3.
Alright, I'll take first watch. Who will take the next one?
I shall take the second watch, my brother.
Alright, the
Yep.
lion will be going next. Excellent.
Cool.
I'll
You
take the
all-
third.
There won't be a third. It's the middle
No,
of
there
the
will be a
night.
third.
Wait, what happened to the only needing 2?
I said 2 or 3. I said 2 or
Damn
3.
it. I feel like I know how many watches I needed. Damn it.
Cool. So the angel goes to sleep, and so does your brother Roast. You take the first watch. Did you make a decision on making a fire?
I'm going to say, since it's the middle of the night, I'm not going to. And since I'm taking first watch, I'm actually going to spend a chunk of my night kind of breathing some smoke around us. Since I'm
Cool,
first
cool,
watch,
cool.
I don't have to worry about needing to see through it.
Do
in the
me
same
a
way.
perception check, Sam, or I should say Roast.
Absolutely.
Do me that favor, buddy.
That's something I can do. Look, the opposite of 6. 9.
Nice, nice,
Fucking
nice.
6s. I swear to God, man. These
Cool.
6s are just chasing my ass around everywhere. 6? No.
Cool.
Upside
so
down.
you guys are enshrouded in this smoke that Roast has made for you for cover. And you sort of hear a rumbling sound, Roast, and quite literally a...
Oh, fuck.
You hear this, like, roaring screech a couple of times, and you hear basically something... Well, actually, a lot of somethings probably over here just running, not towards you, but the opposite way outwards.
25 feet away.
Well, that's the span. They're running, like, that way.
They
But,
sound
like,
like
they're
they're
over here in that line,
running
basically.
or, like, moving slowly.
Fuck.
No, they are running. They're running.
They're running from something.
Okay. I'm actually not going to wake anyone up because I don't want anyone else to make noises, especially now that we're in the smoke. Currently, we're kind of unseen, and I would like it to stay that way. So I'm going to say not a goddamn thing.
Cool.
Damn.
You make it first. You make it through the first watch completely fine. Nothing really happens. And Victor, I think, was taking the next one. Was it? Or
So,
was
as,
it?
No, that was
Marley.
Bob Marley taking the second one.
There we
as,
go. Bob
Bob-
Marley wakes up, and you,
as
sir,
Bob
go to
gets up,
sleep.
I'm going to let
And-
Bob know. Just be
And you know
warned.
what I do as soon as I get up for watch?
Hey, Bob, do be careful. There were
Time
running.
to lay one up.
Well, there were running creatures around, and I'm not sure if they were running from something or for something. I kept us in the smoke this long, but if you'd like, I can put the smoke back up. But you might not be able to see as well, or I can leave it down and you can start a fire if you wish.
Ross Claude, you don't need to smoke. I'll play a nice calming music to cover us, just in case anything come by.
Excellent. Well then, in that case, you have a wonderful night, Bob.
Cool.
I'm gonna go get my sleep. Get my sleep
You
on.
go get your sleep.
I'm,
Bob
I'm-
Marley, do me a perception check.
First of all, I'm lighting up my fucking dragon's mane.
Of course, burn another one off, my brother. My brother.
Oopsie. And now I shall do the perception check. Perception or persuasion?
Perception.
I would like to persuade my vision to see something.
14
I would
plus
like
1,
to
that's
persuade myself.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Through your watch, not really much happens. You hear another quake. Like, you hear an earthquake sort of thing, like a rumbling sound, but that's about it.
Wonderful. I was vibing. Yeah, man.
It goes through to the next watch, which I do believe is Victor.
No, I thought that was wait, is it Victor? Or I thought Zero was taking it.
It
I'm
was
super
Victor.
confused. I can't remember. Oh, we don't know. You're
No,
right.
your brother and the Archangel sleep through
Yeah.
all watches.
Right, Victor, and then that was a nice calming night. Just hear one rumbling on the ground, but that's about it. Real chill all night. Should be easier for you. Then I'll get a couple more hours to sleep before we get back down to the town, you know what I mean? Bless.
Cool, cool, cool. Victor, do me a favor. Roll me a perception.
Let's hope we're not fucked.
Ooh.
18.
Fuck yes, 18.
You literally hear a rumbling, and it sounds like an earthquake, but it doesn't feel like one. And from the rubble of the what used to be a shack and now is brimstone and ash, you see some creatures literally emerge and start running towards basically all around here. You see a fair few of them, and you just hear the and you see one have a look around. It's sort of like, how can I describe this? It's sort of twitching. It's sort of standing in the looking out. There's only one. The rest have run off. And you see it twitching and just before it turns and basically, oh come on, don't do that. That's not the right thing. Hold up, wait, I grabbed the wrong thing.
Uh-oh.
You see this thing,
Oh my god.
and it sees you. And I'm sorry to tell you, this thing's gonna bum rush you, dude.
Can I use a spell on him before?
You can indeed. What would you like to do? As this thing gets closer and
I'd
closer
like to
to
use
you.
Intensify.
Intensify. Go on, give me your checks. I won't let you burn energy for it because it's not battle phase. This is a surprise round, so I'm gonna let you do it energy free.
Energy free.
14. Right.
Fuck yes, 14. And I want to make it go prone.
Cool, cool. This thing literally just drops to the floor, and it's on its face, and it's just twitching in the dirt right in front of you as it gets fairly close, and it's just basically making all these noises, and you, yeah, it's basically pinned to the ground.
I am now gonna use Cosmic Star on this thing.
Cool, cool. Roll me that check for it, buddy. This thing's still flailing in the dirt. 13. Cool. You blast this thing right in the back through its chest. And to you, something seems different. It seems this body is decayed and it's sort of... It doesn't look human to you. And to your surprise, it is still twitching even though you've made thousands of little holes into it. But any normal human would be, if not dead, bleeding out and very close to death. While this thing seems to be slightly unaffected and is still very agitated. And it's still railing around.
I would like to use my staff to poke the nearest dragon person waked so I can get them to kill this thing with fire.
Cool. Just 1 second. Alright, it's not going to break out, so it is still flailing around on the floor. It's not fully pinned. It's able to move and flail around, but it is not able to move any bit closer to
Unable
you.
to
And it
move
is
from
still...
its spot.
Yep, correct. But it is still flailing itself around and trying to get up and making all the noises of their... The closest dragon person to you would be Dragonite. So are you attempting to wake him up?
Yes.
Cool, cool. Dragnite, you are now awake to the sounds of something riling around in front of you and making very unhuman-like noises.
I thought I
Kill
hated
it
wake
with
you up in the
fire.
morning. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to breathe fire out of this nasty thing.
Cool, cool. Roll me that check.
Okay.
This thing's starting to get a lot more pissed off.
17.
Oh, thank God.
17.
Lovely, because as this thing gets up and rushes at Victor, you breathe fire all over it, and it just screams. And it is screaming bloody murder, like... And
Someone
it just
tell that human-
riles in flames, dude.
Someone
This
tell
thing
that
is
human
just
to shut up.
pissed. And it is sort of trying to get closer to you, but you can literally see what remaining flesh is on this literally melt off it. Is there anything else you're looking to do? As this thing is now up and really pissed off and got 2 targets in front
How
of
the
it.
fuck are we supposed to kill this bitch? We set it on fire. We blasted a hole in his fucking spine.
Are we all awake or what?
No, just 2 of you are awake at the minute. None of you have actually been woken up.
Okay.
Unless you choose to be woken up by the screeching of this creature that is getting more pissed off and getting ready to attack one of you if you don't make a move.
All
I'll
right.
just go ahead and
I'm
use
gonna
black
attack it with
and
sharpened scales.
Sharpened scales? Cool, read me what that does.
Okay, target must be within 50-foot radius. Your scales harden like knives. Expend 10 energy, roll a d20, and calculation target 1. And throw
Yep.
these scales at them.
Cool, cool. Roll the checks. Expend your energy. Because now you're in a battle stage because you've pissed this thing off.
Okay. Oof. Alright. What should we get? Okay. So does that mean I'm rolling a calculation check or what's a d20 either way? Whatever. 18.
D20 and a calculation. Yeah, cool. Cool. And let me... 18. Cool. So basically, you fire a couple of your literal scales. You fling it at this thing, and it hits the leg, what's remaining of the chest, and one goes through its skull. And it goes almost at a 1, 2, 3. And you see that the first 2 didn't really do much to it, and as you shot the third one into its head, it kind of just fucking drops dead right next to you as it rushed you. And ceases to be quote-unquote alive.
The fuck is that?
Ugh.
The thing's dead now?
That's the shit that came out of the altar.
I thought you fucking prevented that when you destroyed the altar.
I thought I did too. How the fuck was I supposed to know this was what's gonna crawl out of that? And y'all burnt that shit to the ground.
Well, McLeod, whatever happened to the priest that was there and disappeared right at the beginning when we got there?
It is now early morning. The sun is rising on this whole section. It is no longer dark and misty like it is on the page. Please excuse the page. And
You're good.
I'm just...
what would you like to do?
What a horrible racket.
I had the
As
worst
bad
dream
as an
ever.
idea I think it is, we need to take some of this thing back to the kingdom to show exactly what the fuck we're dealing with right now.
Wait, I'm
Because
sorry.
there was a herd of that shit.
What is this exactly?
The
Well,
fuck
what's
is
it
that?
called?
If I know, can I make a
Undead
memorization to see?
creature.
Because it looks
Oh,
see
You
if
want to
I've
roll a
seen anything like
memorization?
this
You
in
roll
my
a memorization. Go on for it, Victor. I'll give you a +2 to it. Because I did say I was going to give you a bonus.
I already have +2, but
Add another
I'm
+2
gonna
to
take that
that.
+2 because that's
No.
8.
With an 8, you know that this is not a human, but you also know it's not a demon. You're not too sure about 100% of what it is, but you know it definitely came out of that altar.
All I know is whatever this thing is that came out of the altar, it's not human, it's not a demon, but it is some bad fucking juju, man.
I just want to make sure we're clear. That's not a fucking dragon, man. I feel like
Fuck if I should know what the fuck that
I'm
thing
just
is. I
going to
don't know
go
what its
through
mama
that.
looked like.
If we're going through the list, it's probably not one of those either. So, how many other things could it possibly be?
You'd be fucking surprised if you look at the sky.
Oh, Lordy. Well, if we're going to drag it back, it's your prey. You take it.
I'll just tear off its head, see if I can shove it in a bag so I have proof of it.
Oh, speaking of that,
You got
I mean,
got a 14 on your perception check for that. You would have also noticed that there were about 20 other ones that ran off in other locations, and this was the only one that chased you down because it saw you.
Am I still sleeping?
No, at this point everybody is
Yeah.
awake because it is morning.
We need to
You've
warn the
rested.
kingdom they
Sam,
got a herd of these
because
little...
you've got skin armor, replace all your skin armor. You have max skin armor now.
right.
We need to be careful when we're going back because there is a herd of 20 of these fuckers.
I'm guessing I get my energy back as well, then, right?
Yep. You get your energy back. Yes. Everyone gets their energy back when they rest. So anyone that's had depleted energy before they woke up, they can restore it all.
Oh, great. Ah, I'm feeling pretty alive right now, but here's the thing. We're already bringing back these bodies of these fallen men, and the living one. Are we going to bring back the
She can
whole...
walk!
Yes, but that's 4 bodies a person. You still have to drag back yours.
All I'm saying is we take the head of this thing. I'm not saying we take the entire body.
You
Alright.
can quite literally take the head and put it in a bag, or for you, Victor,
Yeah, that's what I was
you have a
planning on
cosmic
doing.
storing system. You literally just conjure up like a little portal and you just put the
Oh
head
yeah,
in
I'm
there.
just gonna conjure up a portal and then just throw its head in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it smells atrocious.
Suck it, bitch!
Good
You
lord.
quite literally just conjure up this little portal and just yeet this head into.
Wait a minute. If that's the case, why not just
And
put
I
all
flip
the
off
dead
the
bodies
Dragon
in
Man
there?
as I'm doing it. How's that for a bag of holding?
Why don't you just toss all the dead bodies in there?
Because it's not that big
Because
of a
it's limited
portal.
space.
Yes, and if we're possibly going to be running into more of these things, should we be carrying those bodies, or should we have it in your limited space?
Well, all we're carrying is the one person in the head. How many other bodies do you have?
I made sure to
Did you
bring
kill
out
someone while we were
that you
sleeping?
dragged out with you.
I made sure to bring out all 3 of these bodies. They need proper burials.
Victor,
fair
roll
enough.
me a D100.
Me?
Yes, Victor.
That's awfully humane for a dragon.
That was awfully racist for a lion.
I'm only trying to get up to your level.
You'll have to keep working at it, little puff.
Ross Clyde. Ross the most racist person.
With a roll
78.
like that, Victor, you have enough space to conjure up your portal of holding and put the bodies in there.
Okay, fair enough. I'll do that.
There you go.
So I'll gingerly place all these over to his hand so we can put them in.
He just sort of like fucking pushes them into
I
the
know,
portal.
Alrighty,
Anything else you guys are looking
let's
to
be
do
careful
before
while
you?
we're moving.
Wait, I'm curious. I'd like to go back over to the building, because we said they came out of the building, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
I would like to look and see if I can find where they came out of directly, because that building collapsed on itself.
Yes, they came out from the rubble.
I'd like to follow the path
They
of where
dug
they
themselves
came.
a hole through the rubble.
Right through the hat.
Okay. Okay. You waddle yourself right back over to the rubble of the once standing shack or building, if anyone wants to get specific about things. What are you looking to find?
Trying to find out exactly where these guys came from. Like, exactly. Because if this thing mostly was burned down, there should be a general idea of exactly where they came from. They came directly from the altar. That means that our destroying it did nothing. If they came, like, from
So
out
are
of
you
some other
looking to
place.
go back down there? Or
Yeah.
are you... Okay.
Uh, Brother, be careful.
don't think that's
Just
a good
killing one of
idea.
them was tough, and there's supposed to be 20 of them.
Well, if that's the case, then we cannot allow whatever's unleashing them to stay down there. This is our best chance to get rid of it.
He set it on fire and it still came after us. What the
Well-
fuck are you gonna do?
Should we at least see? It would be unwise to leave it completely. Especially since we're right here.
And it'd be unwise for the kingdom not to know what happened.
Well, then maybe
So
we should
let's-
just have a quick look-see.
Okay,
Okay.
you go down there. I'm not gonna stop you. Just I'm gonna stay up here. Not gonna get my face eaten off.
Brother, will you join me?
Yes.
Excellent. Stay up here, coward. I will search myself. With my brother, of course.
Enjoy yourself, side snack.
Please, call me Roast.
Cool.
So-
So you and your
I
brother
mean,
make
you're already
your way...
calling yourself cook food.
So you and your brother make your way down here, and you're back in basically here. 1 second, please.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. And a fucking... Wait a minute. Fucking... You are inside what remains of this, let's say, altar and so forth. And you see nothing but black ash everywhere and just,
Okay.
yeah, black
Do we
ash
have
everywhere.
an idea, like, because if it's black ash everywhere, I'm imagining that these things had to come out and make footprints, make tracks as they came through it.
Yeah, okay, roll me a d10.
Can I assist him? Because I had the same thought.
Indeed, both roll me a d10.
Absolutely.
I'll take the higher one.
Well, good, because mine's a 1.
You get a 6?
6.
I'll take that 6. Why not? Rose, you don't really see much. You just see ash everywhere. But your brother, on the other hand, sees like sort of track marks where it sort of looks like something's been scraping by, and it seems to be coming from the altar that you destroyed. From what it looks like, from basically, it looks like a lot of lines, but they're coming from there.
Brother,
What would you like to do?
I think we have to go look at that altar once more.
Okay.
Let's not try to get too close, just in case. We need to be able to make quick tracks if this goes wrong. We'll go ahead and check the next hallway, where the altar was.
Okay, dokie.
Okie dokie.
In that case, you find yourself at the entrance of the altar, of which you destroyed. What are you looking to do? What are you
Well,
trying to
Are we
see?
supposed to be seeing another scene, or is this just...
You should be, yes.
It just swapped out, I think.
Oh, I'm not getting anything.
Try refresh.
Damned.
Bumba Cloud!
Rosclad.
Okay, there we go.
Your pussy clod.
Okay.
There you go.
So, my question is,
Mm-hmm.
does the altar, like, it looks like they came directly from the altar.
Are you stating or are you asking?
This is more of a question, because I'm gonna start approaching the altar, trying to, because I can see that these tracks seem to lead right up to the altar.
Right about here, you see red cracks. If anything, it's closed up, but it's a red glowing crack from basically from the ceiling all the way down this wall, and
I'm guessing it looks
a little
something
bit on the
closer
floor.
to a portal, then.
Kind of like a gateway sort of thing. Like it looks like a massive earthquake crack. if
Brother,
anything.
this does not look like the altar at all. Damn. So, we burned the altar, and now a magic hole in the middle of the sky has just appeared. Any idea of how to tear down stone?
Uh, Sometimes you can cut it with something hard enough.
I kind of pull out my rapier and look at it. Look back at my brother. I don't think I have it in me. This will be troublesome. We may have to get the humans.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about magic things.
Well, I guess we better go check with them, lest we end up with more than just 20 of these things running around. So, we're gonna head back up.
Cool. You
All
are
right,
back at the
coward.
surface.
Good
As
news and bad news.
These
Bad
guys are
news
like
is-
all surrounding. Oh, there
Well,
we go.
bad news is,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked are we?
yes. There seems to be a portal.
Okay, good to know.
From what it looks like, it's red and glowy, magic and trash. Which means to me, whatever it is, I'm not going to be cutting it down.
Fuck.
Now, if there's a way to
Well,
collapse the
there is
tunnel,
good news and bad news.
you can collapse the tunnel.
Possibly.
What's the bad news?
Though it is gonna be very, very, very risky, and I do not feel obligated to try and do it right now. You remember the Necronomicon I found?
Right.
Most of the stories I hear around that I haven't really in-depthly researched it for that very reason. It said whomever opens this book will be possessed by demons and otherworldly horrors.
I'm sorry. I have to ask. How is this help collapsing a tunnel? Don't you have like a magic
Because
rock?
I'm fairly certain that the reason they had the Necronomicon is because they were trying to open a portal just like you described.
Well,
And those creatures that we just fought and saw running off into the distance were otherworldly horrors from another world.
Well, shouldn't we tell the king that there's otherworldly horrors running around? Like, I think at this point
I
we
like
really
that idea
should,
very much.
I do too, except for one small problem. If we just leave that to be a giant gaping hole, more of these things could probably come just running right back out. You kill 20 of them and 20 more replace them.
That's why we have to figure out how much rubble can we get into that hatch in a short amount of time.
Can't we just collapse the last hallway that it's in?
I mean, we can try that. It's just
Even if we
my
can't...
spells are really good at making holes, not filling them.
Listen, even if we can't completely destroy the tunnel itself, it might just slow them down, and slowing them down is good enough for a start.
I understand that, but do you have any ideas on how to do that besides just shoving rubble into the hole?
can you
Well,
create a hole under a wall and make the wall fall down that way?
I mean, we could, but you
Alright,
saw
I'm
those
sorry.
vines. They're growing right out of the portal. Or because of the portal.
well,
So it's connected somehow, it's just...
Can't you just blast it with like a magic rock or something? Like to just knock down the wall?
Like I said, my spells are good at making holes, not filling them.
Does anyone
At best
here...
I can do is try to use gravity to collapse the entire thing. That'll slow them down at least somewhat.
I believe
That sounds
Can I use that?
brilliant.
Can I try and
that
use?
sounds
Can I use
exceptionally good.
intensify to try and collapse the entire house into the hole?
Maybe try directly in the actual hallway itself. We want at the very least to slow them down from that point.
Yeah, can I use that? Can I use the intensify to try and collapse the entire hallway?
Not from out here, you can't. But if you go down there to look, maybe.
Can I try it? Can I go in there and look and see if I can try that?
So let me guess. Victor, Drag Knight, and Roast are going back into the altar to sort of collapse it. Is
No
that
problem.
correct?
This is taking.
Well, I
too
was
long.
gonna collapse that entire ritual room before the altar, so that
Yeah, yeah. So you're
because I
going
feel like
down
that's
there.
a little bit. Yes.
In that case, bing, pot, boom. There you go. You three are back in the altar room.
Wah, boom, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom.
And Victor, do me a memorization. That's okay. You got
9.
actually. When I remember, you got a fairly good roll when you were identifying this, weren't you?
Yeah, I got a.
You got like a
18
15 or
on that.
something. Yeah. Okay. Because you know about the altar, you basically know what this crack is. I'm not gonna penalize you for that one, because you kind of know what it is. So you see this red ominous crack from the ceiling down one of the walls onto the floor here,
Floor.
and you recognize this to be a hellhole crack, which is basically the
Oh,
opening of the
fuck.
demon realm, and things can spill out of there if tampered with in the wrong way. But
So-
you can see that it's pretty much closed, and although the red outline of the crack is still there, you see it's pretty much closed by itself.
Okay, then I stop trying to cast magic because I know if I cast magic wrong, it'll just open back up. I see the roast. Good news. It's already closed.
Hmm.
Bad news. Someone can open it if they know how to do it.
Then other news, can we at least close the other room with a little bit of collapsing magic?
I agree with that, and we need to make sure we're very careful when we're around this, because the wrong kind of magic will open it right on back up.
Sounds good to me. You're the only one with any kind of magic. Best I guess is that we back up and let you do your boom.
Cool. So you move back
Yes,
into
so
this
y'all
room.
go back into the hallway. And then I try, you see the room that, right here? I'm going to try and collapse it. At least over the passageway to the altar.
Cool, cool. You basically conjure up all your might, and you quite literally bring down the frickin' roof on this room, and virtually encase it. As in, nothing can really get in there anymore.
Now that's what I call bringing down the house.
I'm guessing we want to go back outside now?
Yes, please.
Yes.
This
Okay.
nonsense.
Very quickly.
You guys make it back out.
Okay,
and
good news. We
Go on.
basically closed off the portal to hell.
You mean it closed on its
Now
own?
let's book it to the king before...
Okay,
Sorry,
so-
continue.
Did I say that out loud? It basically closed on its own. But hey, you dropped a rock on it, so better than I could have done.
I mean, yeah, your fire probably would have opened it back up.
At this rate.
Cool. So are we looking to head back to
That
the
actually
kingdom?
might have been what opened it up in the first place. Though it was the best option we had at the time, but continue.
Fair.
Yeah, we're getting the hell out
So
of
we looking to go back to the kingdom? Is that what we're...
Yes, sir.
doing? Okie
Yep.
dokie then. You guys pretty much. Where the fuck is it? There we go. You guys make it back to the kingdom and everything, and you see a couple guards around and everything like that. And
Do I notice any sense of panic from or concern from anybody?
no, from what you can tell, everything is going about day to day life. You see all the shopkeepers just selling their goods as usual, and everything. Nothing looks amiss to you.
Can I
So one
go
of
up
the
to a
guys
guard real quickly?
yes, yes. You approach this guard over here. He sort of turns to you. Good evening, citizen.
There are monsters beyond the walls. They are very dangerous. They are from hell. You need to alert everybody.
Maybe not everyone. We're not here to cause a panic.
I mean, everyone with a sword arm.
Rose, you're kind of over here. You kind of just mutter, and nobody really hears you because you're over here. I don't want to spread blind panic around. What kind of monsters are we dealing with? We basically protect this kingdom from monsters on a daily basis.
Not these monsters.
Really? Okay. I suppose
We set
I'll
it
alert the
on
king, and
fire
I'll
and
see
it
what he
soon
wants me to
came
do.
after us.
I will alert the king at once. He sort of runs off. Yep. Go ahead.
Alrighty, and I go back to the group and say we need to find the king as soon as possible.
That'd be
Well,
the king.
isn't that where we're supposed to be going anyway?
This guy comes up to you. You recognize him from before. He's got to kind of booted you out and said, "Go fucking do your quest," because you're pissing around doing nothing. He kind of approaches you guys. Oh, you guys are back. Did you have any luck finding
But
like
we
the
had sad
villagers?
news. 3 of the villagers were killed, and only one of them made it back.
Oh, that is regrettable. I suppose we should take you to the king, and you can tell him
Yes,
all of what
we
has
have
happened.
other news too. Like the spiders are had nothing to do with it.
Really?
Maybe our mage could explain better.
But of course. Victor?
There
Wait.
was a group of cultists that I assume were the
Cultists?
ones that kidnapped the villagers. I'm certain the one we brought will be able to shed more light on that.
Of
But
course.
there's something much more pressing that we need to speak to the king about. Specifically, the pack of 20 ungodly hellspawn that emerged from the portal the cultist opened.
Simply put, all bad news. We actually have no good news.
Oh my goodness. We
Oh
should,
no, we do have good news.
of course,
We
I
either
would love some good
defanged them
news.
in regards to opening up portals, or we found out how they're opening up portals.
Okay, well, that is good news. How about we go tell the king then?
Yes.
You guys sort of make your rounds and head over to the king. You are now in the king's chamber. My lord, the travelers or the villagers, they are, well, I'll let the men explain it to you, but they are here. Ah, yes, bring them in, bring them in. He sort of waves you guys across, and Bard Marley has already taken his place by the king and starts playing a tune. Ah, yes, Bard Marley, how I have missed you so. It has been awfully quiet without you here, my friend.
Yes, yeah. My service is at your demand, Majesty.
Ah, as always, my faithful servant. Now, what news do you bring? Did you save everybody? What happened? Tell me all.
Not exactly everybody.
Well, don't keep me in
When we
suspense. What happened?
when we found your villagers, they were already 3 of them were already dead. We were unable to save them. They had been sacrificed by cultists before we got there.
That is.
We were able to save one, however, which may be able to give us more insight as to who or what kind of cults kidnapped them. But that is besides the point. The cultists, I am unsure how, I am unsure as to why, but they opened a portal to hell.
Cultists? A portal to hell? This kind of magic hasn't been seen in centuries, millennia. For nearly 200 years.
Well, that is only the tip.
I blame the angel.
Yes,
And I blame you.
would.
Ah, excellent. See? It's perfect. We all know who to... Oh, I see what you did there.
Yes, maybe. Yes. I don't really know how to respond to you since you kind of keep pissing everybody off. So I'm just gonna blow past that. Zazariel, do me a favor. Roll me a memorization real quick.
Zerazel, you mean?
Zaracel, yes. Did I not say that?
Zelda!
He said Zazariel.
Zazariel?
Caesarian,
Zariel.
roll me a section.
Just roll me the fucking memorization, my guy.
Look, man, Z-Dog, let's get it.
Oh, man.
That's not gonna do. Never mind. You know nothing. You know absolutely nothing. Your time on Earth has kind of made you dumbfounded with what you've seen.
Great job, Jon
And-
Snow.
Yeah. In the words of that, yes. Great job, Johnson.
But there is
Um,
also far worse news.
Go on, tell it to me.
During the time the portal was opened, 20, possibly more, dangerous monsters were somehow able to pass through the gate.
That is not.
And I bring
Good
out the head of
news.
the one monster we fought.
The king gasps. What is that? And what does that smell? It smells like decaying
Fuck if
bodies.
I know. All I know is these things are hard to put down, and you need to warn everybody, especially if they're near the Dark Forest.
Okay, I'll put all the guards in the kingdom on alert. The Holy Knights will do what they must. He sort of
From what
looks at one
from
of the
what I
guards when the
found
guards
while
runs off, and he goes to put everybody on alert.
From what we found while fighting the one thing, they're vicious. They do not care about their own pain or whether or not they die, and the only way to certainly put it down is to destroy its head.
My goodness, sounds like quite a foe.
So basically assume that you're fighting a zombie.
Zombie. Oh. This is not good news at all. The kingdom will be on alert, and we'll have to get to the bottom of this. Did you at least stop this cult or whatever it was?
We attempted to, but one of their, I am assuming, leaders was able to escape. As I said, we only
no.
face a small amount of them. We don't know if there's more of them. We don't know if there's only this one group. All we know is that one of them escaped, and we assume it's their leader. But we were able to find what they possibly used to open up the gate.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that draws an end, and then suddenly you all see like a ominous golden glow, and you hear, like, basically you see the golden glow here, and you hear, "You fools!" And you see what you'd believe to be another archangel called Zeldris, which Zerazel is actually quite familiar, as he is a higher ranking angel.
Yeah, I know him.
He's higher ranking, him or Zelda?
Zeldris is a bit higher than the archangel Zerazel.
Okay.
Do you fools know what you've done? Zerazel, you should have known better.
Can you give the new kids in town a little bit of a information dump?
You fools do not know what you have just opened. You've opened a hellgate.
Wait, we didn't know
The Hellgate
it.
was already closed when we got to it.
Also
As
with my
long as we're
brother.
careful,
In
it
attempting
won't
to
open again.
destroy the altar, you've opened a hellgate. You've let quite literally hundreds of zombies through.
Well, maybe next time call your angels to chase down these. Why exactly are we doing your job for you?
Why do you think Zerazel's with you?
Oh, so you sent one when you knew that this was an actual dangerous threat? You send one guy, the lower ranking. Why weren't you there?
Silence, creature! He sort of waves his hand, and you immediately just cease and desist and are quiet, and you are unable to speak for some reason. And you're just sort of like, you're feeling your throat, thinking your vocal cords are no longer existing. Enough of
If
that.
my if I may ask if I may ask why, if you knew this portal existed, why did you not send him with more information regarding how to destroy it without opening up a portal?
We did send him with the information. There was no portal. You created it by destroying that altar. You destroyed it in the wrong manner.
I know, but why didn't you send him with information to destroy the altar without opening up a portal?
We did. I'm confused of why Zaracel didn't immediately recognize it. We are quite busy trying to stop what they are doing. These are no mere cultists.
What can I say? Sometimes I drop shit out my pockets.
Zaracel.
I lost the papers, okay? We were winging it.
These cultists are attempting to break the 15 seals. They, with you opening one of the Hellgates, one is already broken. And what comes after the 15th is not good.
Question: do they have multiple Necronomicons in their possession that you know of?
Yes, that is what they are using to open these Hellgates and break the seals. I'm presuming you caught
I
one of the
say,
books, at least.
do all the Necronomicons have the knowledge of where and how to break the 15 seals?
Unfortunately, yes, they do.
Damn it! I was hoping we could have stopped, at least slowed it down a little bit.
There are at
You
least 3 other books out there.
Bumbleclaws, you got the one book.
That is unfortunate.
So we'll at least, if we're careful, we'll at least know how to stop, how and where to stop the next 15 or 14.
Hopefully, yes. You don't want them to break all 15 seals, because if so, there will be war on basically this planet.
Yes, demons invading everything and all that, yada yada yada. I
No,
understand the
not
stakes.
just demons. Lucifer himself. These cultists are trying to resurrect him. Before your time, before
You mean
your
in-
creation, Lucifer ran rampant along the planet, killing everything, just taking out his wrath, leaving everything in brimstone and fire, magma everywhere. We successfully sealed him behind 15 seals, of now 14 since one is broken. But if he rises again, it could mean the death of the entire planet.
Well, looks like my point stands. We're fucked.
That may be so, as the king speaks up, and he says, I will pay you for this job handsomely as requested, and I will also ask you to take on many quests in the future as well, and also stop the 15 seals from being broken, or as the other archangel, Zeldris has said, 14 seals. Lucifer cannot rise, no matter what. Zaracel, I will be in contact with you if you ever need me.
Y'all
And
coming
sort
crazy,
of-
but we never get a $5, 5 gold.
Zeldris sort of flashes in a golden beam of light. No, 5 isn't good enough for this. I will give you 10 gold each. It's fine.
Oh,
What
so
about-
my vocals.
As Zeldris has
Well, that's different.
left, Roast, you now feel your vocal cords coming back to you,
Ah,
and you can now speak again.
lovely. So, now that we've been paid, brother, I do believe it's time to let these boys handle this business on their own. After all, they have angels on their side. What would they need dragon men for?
You do realize that angel's the reason that gate opened in the first place, right?
No, I mean the other one. Why don't they send more of them? Where are the
Because they're
other
lazy
pages?
assholes and they like to shove their work on other people.
Fine, that seems like a reasonable answer. All right, brother, if you're staying, then I'll stay as well.
All right.
Finally something we agree on.
And with that, I think we will call a conclusion to this first episode. Sam, would you like to do the honors?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed your time here, please do remember to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to High Tier Gaming. Of course, as you know, we'll be uploading new content at least 4 or 5 times a week. And of course, as you can see, we've already started our first episode here on the YouTube side. Do know that you guys, yeah, you're a little bit behind. You're currently working on a different something, so you won't see this for a little while. But over there on that side, if you are interested in catching up to the previous campaign that was happening, hop on the YouTube side. You'll be seeing the next episode 2 for that coming out this afternoon, or this evening, I should say. Otherwise, guys, if you're having fun here, like I said, do remember to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to High Tier Gaming to get new content. I think we're all set, Jay. We can send these gentlemen out with a farewellos.
Farewellos. No worries. Catch you later, guys. Peace.
Take it easy, guys. Do 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 do.